man.
Yo,
We're
yo.
live on the
Play that
ZUDECAST.
shit, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is up? What the fuck is up?
Hey! Technical difficulties, but we're good. What is up?
What is Roger?
What the fuck is cracking? What the fuck is popping? What the fuck we got going on? Hey.
Yes.
Hello. We're back. We're up in it. We got Tech Wizard Roberto saved the day once again, bro. He was shooting electricity out of his fingertips. It was sick.
Yeah, computer kind of like turned my asshole inside out for a few minutes there, but we made it.
Yeah, we made it after we told everyone that the stream is down, but it's okay. We're back. We got it. Shout out to Bobby for being the tech wizard throughout this shit. Yeah, so this is kind of season 2, episode 3.5. It's kind of a redo of like we won't count the last one because our video that we recorded got fucked up and the video that got put on YouTube got fucked up.
Yep.
It's still online. If you want to drop a like,
No,
still
I-
on it.
I-
hope you
I
took it
took
down.
it down.
It was
It's
pretty
unwatchable.
It was
Down? Oh,
unwatchable,
shit.
dude. It
If
was
you put it
really-
on if you put it on like 75% speed, it sounded like we were just drunk.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was like
We probably were.
Like what? What? Get up? Oh, but I was thinking. That's what it sounded like, bro. It was
Yeah.
pretty rough, which kind of sucks because I feel like those were good moments. But we can do better right now. We're here to do better right now, and yees, we're gonna tread some same ground. But we're gonna keep it rolling too. But
Hell yeah.
what is up? What the fuck is up, my zoos? Oh,
Man,
we got a BBC Pigeon article right there. I see. Oh,
we got
yeah.
some things. Ooh,
Yeah, you
Let's
got
get to the.
Dang, Christian.
my bad. That's not showing on the thing.
All
It's-
right,
Oh,
can I
that's true,
switch
that's
it
true.
over to that article?
All right, you can switch it
yeah.
off. Here we go.
Here we go.
Into the thick of it.
Yes.
We didn't
Jumping
even
right.
introduce ourselves though. Like,
Oh, that's okay. Well, this is the attention grabber. This is the attention grabber. All right.
while you're
And-
looking at those big hairy meatballs.
Bigger.
Yeah. So what's
old
up?
balls.
What is up, my Zudes? It's your boy Chris Paisley, Crispy
Hey, nice.
Grooves. Follow us on the gram. You know, local musician and starving artist at the moment. DoorDash driver. You might get me on DoorDash. You know, just if you have an ankle bracelet and you gotta stay inside, you know, just give me a call. I'll be right there. I'll help you out, Tyrell. We're good. We homies. We'll talk about that. And we got Eli Garcia over there.
Hey, well, we got Eli Garcia, me, Adrian Grody. I make the Cosmic Lore comics. That's my thing. I've been going ham on drawing and stuff lately, and I'm trying to get back into that. And I mean, not trying to get back to it, but like push even harder on the goals and actually have some cool shit to show.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm trying to make music and shit, and yeah, just been working a lot, bro. It's grind season, so
Yeah. Bobby?
Yo, what's up? You know, I've been on here for like fucking 30 episodes now, so you probably know me.
Probably no.
So at
Yeah.
Where's Vibes on Instagram, go check it out. You know, I do music maybe.
Wearing your
oh
poorly
Oh, yeah,
timed
yeah.
Arrest Newsome shirt. Should have worn it more before.
But you know, whatever. We're stuck with
It's
the
okay.
bastard.
It's okay.
apparently.
Yeah.
fuck him,
Fuck him to death.
fuck him.
So, and then of course we got Ethan on the boards.
Oh,
Look at him! Look at him! And he's got a nice camera angle. It's kind of better than our camera.
I
angle.
know. That's what I'm saying.
Kind
We
of
need-
busting. He's like, "What's up, guys? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe." It's like the
comment,
vlogger
and
angle, dude.
subscribe.
Hawk
Uh,
Newsome
yeah.
over there.
You know, hit me up on the socials.
Hey.
It's E.R.B, the Magic Sorcerer, and you know, aka Ethan of Oz. So
Hey,
you know, I just stay behind all these fools, you know, doing all that other shit.
Kind of
but-
off to the side.
Yeah, I like it
No.
though. Yeah,
He's
tight.
behind the curtain.
behind the curtain,
Yeah, we have a
The-
third camera. We
the
just need to get that
invisible
shit set up.
curtain.
dude. Once we get
of
this
camera.
third camera up in
Yeah.
this shit, it'll
Yeah.
be fired.
Yeah, you guys have probably seen the occasional flickering. It's because we were just trying to run too much USB cable. So apparently that's not the best for cameras.
Too much
Absolutely.
HDMI.
Yeah, or too much HDMI. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
a lot of shit.
So you
Although
know,
I
getting
haven't
things
seen a
sorted.
camera flicker yet, so
It's good.
That only happened a couple times.
Yeah.
It just
Well, yeah, you can't really tell, but I'm like sunburned as fuck right now. I'm still overexposed, still ghost mode on the video. Actually, I probably look
Can
more
you
sunburned on the
tell?
other
yeah. If we turn off the piss lamp, it'll
yeah.
all be better.
pretty
You want me to turn it off?
Yeah.
piss lamp.
Switch
Man, why'd I even get that fucking piss lamp? Turn it off on every episode. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
See,
all
there
right.
We go.
It's all
All
right.
right.
Oh, that's what it is. I was gonna say, why is it like the lighting's different? But
Yeah, it's a
I
little much.
remember that one's not on.
Oh yeah, it's
You
a little
know,
bright
we're,
too.
We're
but
figuring it out. We're
I mean,
getting it
it
together.
looks nice.
I'm gonna go get that damn remote.
Is it this one right here?
As you can tell, we're very prepared.
Very.
It's okay.
Let's move on here.
All right. So you're saying
yeah.
you're sunbird. What'd you get sunburnt from? What'd you guys?
Yeah, we went to a Second Sky Music Festival, but let me just explain this up front here. This is actually Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. If you want to pull that up, Ethan.
Oh yeah.
This is Justin Trudeau apologizing for blackface. No, it's with the biggest balls, dude. Justin Trudeau being Aladdin. You ever see that video?
No.
That was a classic. That was one of the few times he did blackface.
Oh my god.
And he was Aladdin for like a Halloween party, but he like went full like Gerudo Valley, like or what fucking like he did like entirely like his hands and like arms and shit, and he was like dressed up like Aladdin. But yeah, those are his balls for going to a party like that. It was a different time.
Damn.
And then he also did a blackface and he sang Deo for a talent show. You might have heard about that one.
Oh, is it dice
Yeah.
Daylight come and they won't go home.
Yeah.
6 foot, 7
so
foot,
amazing.
8 foot.
Yeah.
That's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
Was he like 12 or?
He was in high school for that one, but the other one I think was in college. Anyways, big tangent, but big balls.
I know.
We'll get to that
The big
because
balls.
if anyone's got big balls, it's
Dude,
certainly Nicki
this
Minaj.
literally
Nicki Minaj
reminds
got some stones on her.
This
Yeah,
reminds
my
me
Anaconda
of
do.
fucking what's his name from South Park.
Oh
yeah.
I didn't
balls
yeah,
into
I
the
didn't
fucking
put any of
microwave.
those, bro.
Yeah,
It would have been
Dude.
hilarious.
He's like
bro.
Buffalo Soldier. Yeah, he's like microwaving his balls,
Hey,
and
that
then like
meme
to
hasn't
get
been made.
cancer to get legal weed. It's amazing.
His wife can't get like resist him either. She just wants to fucking bang him because of his giant balls.
That's
a
how
classic.
when life goes on, your dick gets soft, but your balls get long. So much to do, so much to see.
So what's Tom?
So yeah, what's up, my
Blue
dudes?
Your balls down the back streets.
Woo! Wait, what?
So much to do, so much to see when you're bouncing on your balls down the back streets.
True.
Damn.
Yeah.
True.
That just sounds unpleasant, man. All
Imagine
the
having
ball
to clean
talk,
your
bro.
ball. Yeah,
I'm all,
you're just like bouncing like a fucking. Damn,
Like
that'd
a-
be crazy.
Getting like fat road rash on your ball sack,
yeah,
bro.
it's just like broken glass and like heroin needles all over the ground.
Woo! So bad.
Amazing.
Gnarly.
That's terrible.
So that's not what's up, my zoo.
Yeah.
Is not trying to get broken glass or heroin needles in my balls.
No, that's based on a true story.
I'm not trying to. Oh, what?
What?
No.
Oh my God.
Requiem for a Zude.
Oh my god. Requiem for a dude.
Um.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Oh, so like what you're saying. Go one more slide. I think I have a visual of what you're saying. No. Oh, we were playing Splitgate. Yeah,
That's
I was on-
right.
I was on the
Yeah, we were
stream.
playing Splitgate earlier.
Yeah, that shit's tight. Go check out this stream, Splitgate.
Yeah.
Pass the sticks with the Z. Sticks with the Z.
The
Sticks. The sticks.
Pass the
Pass
sticks.
the sticks. But yeah, fucking, we're actually kind of killing it earlier. That was fucking sick, dude. It's a dope ass
It's fun.
game.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
But one more in there. Yeah, I was gonna say.
yes.
That's second
This
side.
is what we've been up to, or what me and Bobby and Ethan have been up to. On Sunday, we were at Second Sky in Oakland.
It's fucking sick.
It was originally
amazing.
supposed to be in like, sucks. You gotta go to Oakland now. But hey, we avoided the toll roads. So that was good. Man, you really take one wrong turn down Oakland, you're like,
Dude, you're
whoa.
fucked, bro. It's
Whoa.
fucked, dude.
Yeah. Ethan just like drove us into a fucking like homeless encampment.
Dude, it was sick though. All the
It was-
homies were looking at us, and I was like, "Holy shit! They'll probably sell us crack if we asked for it." You
At least
know?
we were behind some other dumb bitch, so we weren't the only dumb bitch.
Yeah. Oh, that was another thing. Was like we walked in, or not walked in, but we drove into this fucking weird court, filled it with like maybe 20 homeless people, like plus like just broken down cars. Cars
Our
were
bunch of
ripped
RVs,
ripped apart.
like burned
And-
out cars. It looked like fucking Fallout 4 encampment, dude.
And
Great.
like the thing is like we pulled in and we were about to start going down this one road and it's closed off. And I see the cop pull. There was a cop that was right behind us that followed us into the street. And I knew he was coming after me because I was looking at my fucking phone because I was like, where the fuck am I going? And he's like, pulls in right around us. He was about to flip his lights, and then he just dipped out. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Like, that was almost a fat ticket. Like,
Yeah. They'll get you out there. They need an easy,
he was plotting, bro.
easy ticket. Yeah, dude. Fucking cops probably make so much bank on the days of festivals. But yeah, the festival itself was great.
It was amazing.
It was cool. It was definitely one of those like very like tourist trap kind of festivals. To me, the ultimate festival will always be the just like gnarly pirate camping trip festival, where it's just like smaller bands and they're fucking, but you could just like bring anything and no one gives a fuck. There's like no security, no nothing. You just like do as much drugs and just like, you know, do lines of coke at your tent and fucking just act like a pirate and just drink whiskey.
I
Just get
think
fucked up.
this lineup, though, is incorrect. Jay Yochi did not perform.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he backed out like last minute.
Giocho?
Giocho.
I don't even know who that is.
Neither do I.
Well,
It was
Yeah,
still sick.
looks like they had Jai Wolf. Oh no, who was the substitute? Did he just not play?
No,
Christian
yeah,
Grey, I guess.
he canceled last minute.
I saw you guys
Oh.
saw Nowhere. That's fucking
Yeah.
Nowhere was a
Yeah.
fucking
Sick.
full
Nowhere was
their
incredible.
visuals are hilarious.
Do we want to look at some of the pictures and videos?
Yeah.
Or are we doing that later? I mean, we can do it now. We can do it later. you
We
know?
might have a couple videos. Because you sent it on
Or we could not
Messenger.
Oh, yep. Here they are.
So you got a couple things. I think this is from.
This is from
this is from
Madion's
Madion, yeah.
Yeah,
that culty ass shit that he had going on.
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, that hecka just reminds me of the scene from The Lighthouse when fucking Willem Dafoe's butt ass naked and he's got like light beams coming out of his eyes.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
bro.
Yeah, it's just pretty wild.
Shit was super crazy. This was early in the day. Porter's opening set
Nice.
with my
Good
fucked
stuff.
up camera quality.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to take hella videos at like shit like this, bro, and like try to like stitch it together, make a little
This
document.
was Nowhere.
Oh yeah, I had some good videos of Nowhere too.
Dude, that's sick. You got to see him with all the like background visuals.
Dude, the background
fucking
visual
video
plays.
was hilarious, bro. There was like a baby swinging around
Yeah.
inside of a pregnant woman and like fucking dicks flying through
Mhm.
people and
Yeah.
flying through the earth and just like it was crazy, bro. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
super
they're
good.
out of control.
Yeah, it was like a giant like dick just like flying through the Sphinx,
Oh,
like
yeah.
just like breaking it into a million pieces.
It was
No, but it's funny
so
because they
good.
actually do those visuals, or at least something close to it, on like their smaller sets too. Because when I saw them in San Francisco a couple of years ago, it was with the full band,
right.
but they had a projector. Were you there for that
yeah,
one?
it was you and me. When,
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's right.
I went and saw. Remember he played "Fuck It Up" before it came out. Like
Yeah, it was like unreleased shit.
yeah, because like they played like too short of a set, and everybody was still vibing. So they're like, all right, fuck it, whatever. And then he just kept playing like some shit.
Yeah, if you guys don't know Nowhere at all, definitely check them out.
100%.
You should know her.
We're huge fans.
Yeah, drummer Lewis Cole, he's an absolute monster. One of the like best, like I don't even know, one of the best guys at like impersonating like drum and bass, like, you know, computer drumming, but with an actual drum set. Like that's kind of his
so
whole
weird.
thing.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
People are
Like,
trying to do the opposite, you know?
but just the way he like sets up his kit too, like, cause he puts the little tiny splash cymbal on top of the snare drum, and he just has like a really super tight snare, and then like just all those like really tight like little percussive flourishes and stuff.
His kit was mixed hella fat though.
Yeah, it
It
sounded
was
sick.
like it was
Well, especially
was
because it's such a
great.
big like open place like that.
Yeah.
Looks like they probably have.
He was going hard
on a-
though, bro.
He was going
And
hard,
his
but it's
bass
like
line, bro, was sick,
Yeah.
bro. He threw down the hardest bass line,
yeah.
like for the government knows.
Oh,
Yeah.
the bass solo on it.
No, it's so funny because Nowhere is like kind of just like post ironic like meme core, and then like right after that was Jacob Collier, or no, I think there was someone else before Jacob Collier, or was it right?
No,
after?
it was
There's one
Jacob
after the-
Collier. Right
yeah, and then
after.
Jacob Collier is just like the most wholesome being of all time. Like he's just made of like just light particles and shit. He's like, "Hello, we're gonna play some music today. All right, you're gonna learn to clap in a 5/4 clave, and then we're gonna, you know, like he's just like, I don't know." He'll just be like, "Oh," and he'll make the audience like he just does so much crowd work stuff. It's hilarious.
Was he dope too though?
Jacob Collier, I mean, he's killing. His band is amazing too. Like,
good.
I just
Yeah.
fuck with the fact that everybody immediately copied him, like already knew what to do. Like they were just like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
I mean, like that was the one band that was like, that's a full ass full ass band. They
That
like,
shit was crazy.
Well, the girl standing next to me literally was singing every
every
single word.
single
like,
word,
verbatim. I'm like,
dude.
oh, Jacob Collier.
uh-huh. I was
Dang.
like,
All right,
all right.
that's dope.
I mean,
Yeah, it seems
I've
like there were
listened
some
to
fans-
his music a lot, but I don't know every single.
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
word.
I mean, like, there's definitely some chicks singing along to Know Her stuff too. I was like,
there
where
was
y'all
hella
at?
chicks
No,
listening to Know Her.
I was like,
They're
wow, this
singing.
chick knows all the words to Know Her, but I'm like, wow, this chick also can't sing. kind of ruined the vibe right now. Just
Damn.
yelling in my ear right now, but
Well, you know, their singer
okay.
was fucking pretty on point and didn't have
Yeah.
auto tune on at all.
Yeah.
She literally
has, like,
told
no
them-
effects. Yeah.
She literally told them to turn it off.
yeah.
Like I saw that, she was like, turn it down, like
Mhm.
straight up, turn it down. Like
Yeah. The funny thing is, if you're familiar with Know Her and you know like the side projects and stuff they do, it's like they're using like maybe 2% of their actual power
yeah.
when they actually play Know Her sets.
Check out Clowncore too, side project.
Oh yeah. Nice sideways videos, dude.
Yeah, I my bad. I mean,
It's all good.
it looks better on the phone, you know.
Yeah.
There we go.
You get the idea.
I-
Pretty lit.
Yeah, you already watched that one.
It was bussing.
You definitely skipped the best video though.
Oh god. Which one?
I think whichever one was the Porter one.
Bro, they're all
to the
they're
right,
all-
to the right, one more. That one, or no, not that one. I was
pretty
wrong.
sick there too.
Yeah, that one was pretty sick. Fuck, I don't know which one it was.
Anyways,
One
you
of
get it. It
them
was a
like-
concert.
I thought I sent you the finale one of all the fireworks.
Dude, you sent me like 17 videos, dog.
It's okay. All right.
You get the idea.
Fair enough.
But yeah, okay. So I mean, it definitely was clear that most of the crowd was there for Porter, obviously. But
It was sick, dude.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I would have been glad just to see like, just seeing Jacob Collier and Know Her and Toro Imoa was like, I was like sick.
Tori
Dude, I'm set for the day.
Moi was fucking dope.
They're
dude.
really
That was
good. They're really good.
one of my favorite sets.
A lot of sick bass lines. They have such a distinct vibe.
Wave
Very
Dash
cool.
was pretty cool too.
Wave Dash was cool.
But they came on way too early.
Yeah, they should have been. They should have been.
Jaw Wolf spot, dude. Or
Dude,
fucking
because John Hopkins, yeah,
bro.
dude. Sorry, John Hopkins, but I don't know what was going on with his set.
opened, bruh.
Bruh, like he had multiple moments where his shit was just like cutting out completely.
Damn.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
bad.
couldn't stand it, dude.
It was like the music was like fine, but it's just like I don't know. He like kind of fucked up a bunch of transitions and stuff.
I couldn't even stand the
It's like, yikes.
music, bro. I was like, bro, you're literally trying to just like play DMT music.
Well,
I'm just like, I
that's
can't.
fine.
I think that was designed. It was designed for like people to have a lunch break.
Yeah,
They're like they want
yeah.
people to not be like at the stage the whole time, because then they're not gonna buy fucking a $12 Bud Light. And a fucking, dude, I spent way too much money just on food and drinks, just like a fucking Red Bull and a
Same,
fucking,
bro.
because it's like, you can't bring anything in. So it's like, you're kind of fucked. You're just kind of stuck there. That's one of the kind of annoying things that just kind of makes it, like, if you're kind of broke too, like fucking me right now, like, because we all paid for the tickets in like April or May or whatever. And, now it's just like, oh yeah, there's the festival.
Me and
you know-
Bobby like got stuck in the crowd for like a good 3 hours because we were like, we're not gonna be in the back for Porter. Like, so we bum rushed it at the end of Jaw Wolf trying to find you, Chris. Like we're
Yeah.
like, all right, well, sorry, Chris, we're gonna go into the fucking crowd.
Yeah, it's all good.
And like we finally made it up in there, and they just got wedged, bro. We like
Yeah.
followed like
No,
I
the
think-
closer you get, sometimes you're like, oh, this is bad, dude.
We-
There's like 5 people just like all like unintentionally, but just like rubbing up all on me. It's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is not great.
We followed like 4 different snake lines of people up into the front. Like it was a challenge, but it was
Yeah.
sick. It was sick. Like we met some cool guys. Just like I was like, we're hopping in on your guys' line. They're like, yeah, dude, let's get to the front. I'm from fucking Texas, dude. I'm like, yeah, fuck. It
What are you
was
doing
cool.
out here?
For real. He's like, I can't miss Porter, dog. I can't miss Porter. Or fucking Metadon or whatever the fuck.
Medion?
Metadon, but he said it like Metadon.
Metadon.
Like had that country accent.
Mastodon.
Mastodon.
You saw Mastodon.
Mastodon's tight. They're
That was
really
good.
good.
That was a good show. Anyways, any more thoughts on the fest, Bobby?
Nope.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right, let's
Cool
get
out of
on.
10. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
final thought.
Cool out of 10. It was good.
All right.
I
Hey.
like how these that corner picture is literally cut off by you guys and it's just
it's okay.
titties, bro.
That's
Just
all right.
titties. I knew it. I knew that it would come out this way.
It's okay.
So this is me. This is obviously
be
this is more
okay.
of my thing. I did a review on it or whatever on last week before I actually finished it though. So it's kind of better because I actually finished it this week.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is Tales to Enlighten. It's a Kickstarter comic that's by Matt King and James Edward Clark there, and I got to be part of backing it and stuff. And I'm super cool with this dude on Instagram where, like I've like talked to him and stuff, and I entered like a art contest for them before and stuff. And yeah, this shit's crazy, man. It's really off the wall.
Is that chick getting fucked by a robot?
Yes. Yes.
was
This
just
is
making sure.
balls to the walls comics, like 100%, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I literally have a very strange feeling after finishing it too. Like fuck, it's so insane. Like basically it's a comic that knows it's a comic. It pays homage to like what comics are, and it also kind of like almost spits on what comics are, but like in a fun way, bro. It's like heavy metal too. It's like hella music references. He literally just puts like what song he imagines in the scene, like writes it down in the corner and shit. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck it. And it's like hella like parodies of characters that are like, like hella like riffs on like, tons of classic
Yeah.
characters. Batman.
So you got
Superman.
definitely like some Wonder Woman kind of stuff going on.
Yeah,
sort
like
of
the Wonder
Joker
Woman
guy.
chick with her fucking titties out. There's
Yeah.
like this Zatanna looking chick in the top corner.
The way he animated, like the way their titties are like flopping to the left and to the right when they're running. Very accurate.
There's so much titties and
very,
ass and dick.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's kind of
Smells like Badussy.
This comic does smell like Badussy. I will say that. It smells like balls, dick, and pussy. But for real, it's just it's really good. Like it's one of the most fun comics I've read in a fucking hot ass minute, and it's really kind of inspiring because it's out of control. Frankly, it's out of control. They would never make this in like Marvel or DC or even
Yeah.
Image would never be like, no, you're not gonna have a fucking parody of Reed Richards get cucked by a sea monkey version of Namor. In full
Man, you
graphic
just said a lot of words right there.
in full graphic detail, like full show it going in and everything. Like, and it's
Nice.
like, and I know I'm just saying like that because it's just so much shocking, but it's so fun. It's badass and it's like exciting and just like really just
That's crazy.
off
Dude.
the fucking wall. Like
Breaching some like new territory.
it's so meta. It's kind of like Rick and Morty, but it is because it's like multiverse stuff. But multiverse stuff is just a comic book thing in general.
Yeah.
But like just like the way it's so just like just jumping around from like different like world. The world just literally just fucking shit up. But like it's just fun. Like it's very punk rock. It's very like hip hop. It has like references to hell of different shit. And
Hello,
yeah.
fellow kids. I am very punk rock. I am very hip hop.
Pretty much though, dude. Like
No, it's sick though. It looks
And-
fucking dope.
yeah, and then and then the art is super fucking like psychedelic. There's a lot of cool shit that they do
Oh, yeah.
that other comics and shit can't do. Oh yeah, there's aside from just the book, so this shit I think it was like $35 for the actual physical copy. But the book itself is like 150, 200 pages, and then there's 150 fucking page pinup gallery of just hella different artists and shit.
That's sick.
Just having different interpretations of all the characters and stuff, and it's fucking awesome, dude. This is just really cool fucking comic.
That's
that
cool.
I'm
So-
glad I got to contribute to. And yeah, look, see right there, they even put Big Titty Sue Storm up in the corner on that cover. Yeah, there's like a Batman character, but he's like a big lizard that does cocaine. Like,
All right.
it's just bananas. Like,
All right.
yeah.
That sounds sick with it.
Yeah. Oh, and last thing to go on the slide or whatever. This is from Andrew Buck too. This is one of the pieces that is in there featured in the art gallery here. And then go one more time there. Yeah, he's actually done. I commissioned some art from Andrew Buck too at one point too. So I'm like, man, this
sick.
feels so like connected to the community. You know what I mean? So these are the homies right here. Definitely check this
Silo
shit
Omega,
out.
dude.
Yeah. Andrew did fucking Silo
So
Mega.
sick. I forgot about that. That's so dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got it up on the wall right here.
Yeah, it's up in the back of the
You
wall.
can't
over
really
there.
see it on camera, but it's like 2 feet from me.
But yeah,
That's dope.
fucking Matt, James, good fucking job on this shit because this is killer. I heard that. I saw in here is a hint of volume 2. Hopefully that shit comes around too.
Hell
yeah.
Great, man.
Appreciate it. Tales to Enlighten kicks fucking ass, guys.
Fuck yeah. I'd have to steal that.
Good comic books.
Yeah, comics. Oh gosh. That's another thing too. Actually, I was fucking telling you guys about the
the flesh pits.
the Flesh Pits National Park here too. Oh, dude, yeah, this is shit's fucking cool, dude. This is like the coolest like fucking like story I heard this week, you know, or like thing that caught my interest. But yeah, it was like r/world building, and it's just like they like different writers challenge each other to like
It's
craft
like
different shit together. It's like writing
a Reddit
challenge
thing. On,
yeah, like writing challenges, and it's full made like a whole story about like like this elaborate like fucking like trail system of like flesh caves, bro. And it's just like I don't know. I just included it because
the flesh cave.
dude, it's so weird, but it's so like detailed and intricate, and there's like all this like
The flesh
ecology
pipe
shit.
has
Yeah,
been laid down.
yeah, dude. They're like crawling through slashing through the flesh pipes, bro.
That's weird, dude.
It's super weird, but it's super good. The full Wendigoon on YouTube.
Legendary trout fishing.
Yeah, if you get a chance, check out Wendigoon's video on that.
Geotectonic carnal moans. It's like the Earth. It's like the Earth's pussy. Is that what this is?
It's
it's just like the
sentient
Earth's-
flesh cave.
Something like that.
That's weird, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's
So
like a hot dog down a flesh cave, man.
With our campfire programs.
But- yeah, it's just really interesting too, though, because like I mean, some of the details, like that thing in the middle, there's like a telephone, like that system that they set up with lights, so that like they could guide themselves through it and shit. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but anyways, yeah.
That's cool though. It's like people just make concept art and just sort of develop a lore for
Yeah, like a thing, and I really
an idea.
It's like
That's cool.
a horny tourist attraction.
pretty much, yeah. There was like parts that were
my
like
dick in the dirt and I could fuck the whole Earth.
Woo! Pretty much. Anyway, shout out
Kendrick Lamar vibes right there.
No, that was
Oh, yeah.
that was a fucking Eminem line.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that is from Kendrick Lamar.
I hope my dick grow big as the Eiffel Tower.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
can fuck the world with 72
Oh
hours.
yeah, I know. That's Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I could fuck the whole Earth. I believe that's from Eminem. That's from one of those. It's either from like Rap God or like Not Afraid or like one of the later Eminem songs.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that sounds like some
I'm
shit.
not
Anyways,
afraid.
gotta keep on moving, but yeah.
Take a stand.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's that time again. Zudes with the news. The most crusted name in news.
I gotta remember not to like scream into the microphone and shit. 'Cause it'll cut out.
All right. We got some shit this week. We're getting into it.
Oh,
Let's just start with the
shit.
banger right away.
She is a banger indeed.
Based Nicki. Let's just get it right out there. So, okay. Everyone probably already fucking knows what the fuck's going on with Nicki Minaj, but about a week ago, she was saying on Twitter that she did not attend the Met Gala because she or still hadn't gotten vaccinated because she just had a kid, so she's been staying home like pretty much this whole through the course of the corones.
Yeah.
Right? And then they're like, "Oh, well, Nicki Minaj didn't go to the Met Gala because she doesn't want to get vaccinated," or
Can I just say one thing?
no.
No
Yeah.
way those hips are fucking real, dog.
What are you talking about, bro?
That hip is
That's pretty
fucking-
wild.
That's a plastic
When
hip,
was
bro.
the last time you've been to the East Coast, dog?
Fair. All right. Well, that's the thing. East Coast. I bet there's a lot
have
of fake
seen-
hips out there, dog.
I have seen some 200-pound asses.
Ben Shakira
but
says
with a
those
waist
hips
like
don't lie.
that, though? I don't know.
Bro, just you travel some more.
Listen, folks. Okay, those
She's
hips
from
don't
Trinidad,
lie.
though.
Those
And,
hips don't lie.
Ben Shakira, his new character piece I'm working on.
Besides, how do you get fucking fake hips?
Ooh, baby, when you walk like that.
Put a piece of plastic like chicks do with their tits and ass.
Yeah,
You
it's
just make
silicone.
that silicone hip.
I don't know. Could
The
be.
Silicon Valley.
I don't know.
So
Anyway.
But also, no, could not be.
So
I don't know.
Nicki Minaj has 180 million followers. She got a lot of flack from the NPCs, the blue check marks
Yep.
on Twitter for insinuating that her cousin's friend in Trinidad took the vaccine and then got big balls
Balls very
Um,
swollen.
and got impotent and then
His-
divorced, like his wife divorced him or like called off the wedding.
Yeah, she called off the
Or
wedding.
yeah, the fiance called off the wedding because
His
he
balls
had big
became
balls.
bigger than
Your
my
dick
head.
gets soft, but your balls get long. Like I said, you know. But here's the thing: man could have had some blood clots in his balls
Got them ball clots.
from
Them ball
sitting on his
clots.
balls too much.
Bro.
Well, since blood is blue, is that just like extra blue balls?
Oh shit!
they're like so blue, they're purple.
Like,
at that
hey
point.
man, give me the anticoagulant from me balls, my testicles.
At least Nicki Minaj is standing up for someone who got blue balls. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Because thank you. We all need a hero from
Yeah.
Congress.
yeah,
yeah. Give us the update, Nikki, when his balls get better. We gotta know is there
We're
hope.
praying for
is
you,
there
bro.
hope? Yeah, definitely pray on
If
it.
not, I mean,
But the big thing that everyone is mad about Nikki saying is think for yourself, pray on it, and don't be bullied into making decisions, which is like big fucking no from the
government.
corporate media and the government.
Yeah. Anytime a black woman with a lot of power tells people to stick up for themselves, it is a big no-no.
Yeah. Because if people think for themselves, then they might accidentally make decisions that don't help the fascist overlord.
they
whatever.
literally wanted her to go to the White House so they can fucking reprogram her.
So they can bossing say her ass, capture her, put her underground with the
Man,
fucking.
we'd all like to bossing say her ass.
Don't even get me started.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Earth bending.
Nah. If anything, Bobby
Girth
wanted the
bender.
bossing say the fucking singer's ass of fucking what is it called?
Jacob
I mean,
Collier, that
Jake-
like 7 foot tall bitch.
Yes, bro.
Nah, I was just impressed because she was killing it.
He was
and
Yeah.
killing it.
I was
and,
like, I
mean,
don't recognize this bitch. She's not like, she's like a
Famous.
session musician.
Yeah.
This is not like a featured artist. So I was like,
I'm not gonna lie. I
shocked,
looked
dude.
around like at both of y'all, and both were just like,
I mean,
like his whole band, like all three of them
admiring the
were just
talent.
killing
yeah,
it, dude.
yeah,
Like,
it was super good. I didn't like the fucking
No,
one
like,
chick. though.
literally one day before the festival, Jacob
What
Collier
chick?
is like, I need
the
a band.
fucking piano player, dude. Like she was decent, but
Yeah.
she was also just like, I was like, you're not supposed to be up here. Like,
Hey man,
even
you
the
know,
old chick, bro. Her pipes were the best pipes on the planet, bro.
the pipes.
the
The
pipes.
pipes. So, anyways, Nicki Minaj is getting all this shit, and
Call me
then
the
she
pipe
like
piper.
retweets Tucker Carlson because Tucker Carlson's like sticking up for her, and it's like, dude, but she's just not backing down on this shit, and it's fucking great because and this is what it takes is someone with the fuck you money to not give a fuck and just like keep going at it. So it's like, who's gonna cancel Nicki Minaj? It's like she's on the same label as fucking Drake
Do we
and fucking Lil Wayne.
have the video of what she said on Instagram?
No, but I could probably find it, but
I was gonna say we should pull it up and listen to it because she goes on like a 2-minute rant.
This is
Yeah.
like the biggest person since like Joe Rogan, basically.
yeah,
Pretty
well,
much,
dude, yeah.
I mean, like, dude, this is like, it really does kind of, like you even said to you, like, it gives me hope for this timeline.
Yeah.
Kind of, though, because
Kinda.
that's like a big group of people that's like, she has a very big kind of umbrella of like who like
Influence.
fucks with her, yeah, umbrella of influence and shit. And it's like, yeah, I mean, there's tons of people too where it's again, it's like we were even looking at Nicki Minaj comments earlier on her videos,
Yeah.
and he's all like, I gotta do my patriotic duty and listen to Nicki Minaj, or
Dude,
whatever.
but I mean, but some of her like tweets were like amazing though. I'll find some.
Are we gonna play the
Here,
clip
go
of,
back to the full screen. Okay, you're on there.
Are we gonna play the
Yeah,
clip
yeah.
of her roasting Boris or whatever?
No, because they were getting into it too, huh? I remember that. Fuck it. It's all been happening so fast. And way the fuck for her to fucking just shit on everybody else at the gala, by the way, too, by not even going and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck
you
'em.
feel me? Like, fuck them. Like,
I don't know.
with the tax the rich dress and the fucking, the Conor McGregor fighting Machine Gun Kelly and shit.
I've always thought about.
Hey, she put that in there. Rudest little madam.
yep.
Nice. That's what Boris Johnson called her.
I love it.
I've always thought as Nicki as like just like the pinnacle of just like female rappers. Like I don't know, she's top bitch in my.
I think you
eyes.
mean bottom bitch, which
top bottom bitch.
inversely does mean top bitch.
Yeah, bottom,
Yeah.
bottom bitch means top.
Come on, man. Get with the lingo.
Come on.
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
cool. I'm hip.
It's like Cardi B's ass compared to Nicki Minaj's ass. It's not comparable.
Well,
Cardi
and Cardi B's. I mean, Nicki Minaj's music is actually like decent
Good
compared
you know?
to fucking. I mean, at the time I was like, whatever, dude. It's just a gimmicky
Some
fucking.
of Cardi B shit's all right, but it's like no, you can't beat Nicki, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
impossible.
Ethan, use your camera when you're talking.
Hey. Okay, I'll do better, dude. I'll do better.
They want
I'm
to see
just
your
saying,
face.
You got a whole thing.
Um,
and it
No
makes
one
it-
wants to
it
see
makes
my
the
face.
show-
All right.
Look at your
We
don't know when you're
It's not
about to
gonna be
talk.
Instagram clips then, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's just like us like staring awkwardly.
Yeah, it's like, don't you want to be in the clips and the videos and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, she goes on this whole thing, and Tucker Carlson like sticks up for, saying basically she angered the, just the establishment, and that's what they want to do is try and bully you into making medical decisions, which you may or may not agree with. Not so much about the medical decision itself; it's more just about the fact that you should be able to have that decision.
Right. Has nothing to
Yourself.
do with the efficacy of the vaccine
Right.
or anything related to that.
Exactly.
Period.
And she just asked a simple question, and they twist the shit around, and I think this is good because I think this is getting a lot of just regular people who aren't super plugged in to all the like culture war shit, is that it'll kind of red pill them on how bad the media is once it's not coming for someone like Alex Jones, or once it's coming for Nicki Minaj. People are like, hey, what the fuck, like what is CNN doing, what is NBC doing? They're bullshitting around and twisting things around. And then you got
especially because she like just retired like not that long ago too.
is she done
For now.
for now? Yeah,
Yeah, she's like on hiatus and shit. So it's like
yeah,
not
because
like
she had a
she's, like-
kid.
yeah, so it's like not like she's like really like like out here looking to make hella trouble and shit. Like she's just
Right.
trying to fucking live and
Just having fun on Twitter.
She's just at home,
Yeah.
just like not touring, not doing any of that shit right now. So she's like, all right, I got time to fuck with. Yeah. But some of her, see, and I wish, because now like every fucking Republican and whatever is like, wow, I always liked Nicki Minaj. Totally. Like I didn't, like I didn't
should-
fucking badmouth hip hop for like my entire life. And then now fucking, come around. But at least the difference is people weren't trying to fucking silence Nicki Minaj.
You should really-
Conservatives were never calling for Nicki Minaj to fucking, get pulled off of record labels or
Yeah.
whatever for having too much ass and being too,
got
ridiculous.
She would have been.
I was
got
gonna
kicked
say
off
you
for having
should
too
really
much.
pull up that video though that's on Instagram, because she goes on like a
got a lot.
a fat rant. Like it's pretty good. Like it's just
Here, hide the shit for a second.
She just goes all off. Like
Sorry, the internet's really slow.
No, you're good.
I didn't plan on having all the videos and stuff, but
Yeah, we gotta get that shit all set up ahead before time.
I didn't
Yeah.
plan on playing the actual videos.
I'm not saying to you. I'm not saying to anyone. I'm just saying in general.
But this is
yeah, it's that first one.
first one. Okay. Oh damn, it's like 15 minutes. Yeah.
Oh well, we can watch part of it.
It's been surprising to me that they had to use
It's so quick.
one of us. Like I said, the first.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's coming through good.
You get the idea. We can
I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's
it's super quiet.
Oh, well, look, it's us. There's actually somebody watching. Holy shit!
Oh shit!
Hey, if you're
Who's
watching,
watching right now?
If you're
drop
watching,
a comment.
yeah, drop a comment.
Say what's up.
Yes, hello, Prime Minister Boris. It's Nicki Minaj. I was just calling to tell you that I thought you were so amazing on the news this morning, and I'm actually British. I was born there. I went to university there. I went to Oxford. I went to school with Margaret Thatcher. And she told me so many nice things about you. I'd love to send you my portfolio of my work, since you don't know much about me. I'm a big star in the United States.
Yeah, that's
Like,
But
how
yeah.
fucking under a rock do you have to be to
Yeah.
not no make Nicki
See,
Minaj?
Okay, this is what happens when like
Hey.
someone who's like not known for being based says something based, is like all the conservatives and libertarians are like, wow, I love Nicki Minaj the whole time. Wow, she's a free speech warrior. She's on our side. It's like, I don't know that it's like she's like reading fucking Murray Rothbard in her spare time and like reading fucking, the Fountainhead and shit. But it's like she's still she's on the right page, at least with this, or at least as as far as not taking any shit about it, you know, whether she's right about, I don't know, what happened with her cousin's friend or whatever, that's another story. But the fact is, she's on the side of people being able to make their own fucking decisions, which is like a big no-no. So I respect her. And I wish like a lot of like people weren't as chicken shit, because you know, it's like Nicki Minaj just going in a Twitter war is probably more effective than like any like anti-vax fucking groups that have gone and like protested or like posted other things. Like she just has so much influence with just everyday people that it's like kind of, this might be the domino that starts the whole thing. What do you guys think?
I know. That's what I was gonna say though. Is that I do think that this might fucking potentially like trickle down somehow into like getting more people to just be like, what? No, come on, like, you know, that's like stink normal, like you fucking psychos.
Yeah,
like
stand by
really
Nicki.
crazy. Chill the fuck out. Like, and isn't it sad how like fucking people's like putting their foot down and being like, yo, y'all need to chill the fuck out is like fucking, oh, you fucking, you know, it's like I think she said that she might sue too, because it's like, you're fucking blowing everything hella out of proportion.
Dude.
You're saying I said shit I didn't say, or you're trying to twist it hell, like you're really stretching it. And I hope she does sue, and I hope she does get money.
She could easily do it.
I hope what's his name sues too. That the Joe Rogan
Dude, if Rogan and Nicki Minaj both sue like CNN, or I don't know if it was CNN or I think it was like NBC, one of those 3-letter fucking news.
They could fucking cripple the company.
Dude, I hope it happens, bro. Like fucking
bro, because all those
Joe Rogan should have Nicki Minaj on his podcast, bro.
That would be sick.
That would be
that'd be sick.
and then they should fuck on camera.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Well, is Joe Rogan married?
bro.
Yes.
I've,
He has
I've
like
literally-
3 kids.
Yes, they're both married.
Yeah.
I know Nicki Minaj is, but I didn't.
But either way,
I don't pay attention to Joe Rogan's personal life like that.
Yeah, he doesn't talk about it super like that much.
Yeah.
It's because he's the only one that needs to be famous.
Well, no, it's because he doesn't want to get his fucking family doxxed somehow, you know?
oh yeah, Nicki also doxed fucking 2 reporters apparently, bro.
Kinda, yeah.
Or whatever. Or she
Well,
posted
yeah,
their
well,
shit.
dude, and it's like, I don't know, it's like, hey, man, if you want to play with their fucking game, you want to beat them at their own game, you got to play by their fucked up rules, because they be doing that shit all the time to people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't know, it's like they're public figures, really. It's not like the same thing as just doxing a random ass, you know, person.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, man, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That
That shit's fucking ridiculous.
I think some celebrities are starting to wake up, and the fact that she's on, what is it, Young Money
yeah.
Records with like Lil Wayne, who's like got fucking bailed out of jail by Trump, pretty much got pardoned by Trump.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of, they come from a different school, rather they're not super far into the woke stuff. They're kind of the generation right before all that shit really kicked off.
Yeah.
Like they just have enough fuck you money. Like Drake doesn't like go and like you never hear Drake talk about like social justice shit. Maybe he does, but you never hear about it. You know, they're just kind of existing and just making music, where it's just like that just feels so much more sane than like what the fuck's going on now, where every single artist and entertainer just has to be a mouthpiece and has to be an NPC and has to be a foot soldier in the fucking, you know, information kind of sabotage shit that's going on.
yeah.
I used to share that opinion, and now at this point, if you're not speaking up, then you're basically just fucking wasting your presence.
Your silence is violence. I'll take.
Oh,
Where's that coming
I
from?
mean, I don't agree with that. I don't think. You,
no, I'm just
I don't
joking.
think you
That's not true.
have to participate in the conversation necessarily. I just think, you know, that maybe you should be.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're trying to have our 2 cents here with the ZUDECAST, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's that. Like, we always get our way to fucking like
And it's-
spout our opinion.
Yeah,
too.
and it's like, you know, I want to spout my opinion, but I don't always want to blow up, you know, my Instagram or whatever with political stuff, because it's mostly just for promoting my own like music and my own kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
you
this
don't
is
wanna
kind of the
mix those
outlet,
things
right?
together
Yeah,
all
I'd
the
rather keep
time.
it like sort of separated, but it's like I'm not gonna hide it either. Like I'll post clips of the ZUDECAST, you know. And we've been kind of talking about this stuff for like pretty much since we started, you know.
Yeah.
Because
I
this
mean,
year is, I mean, everything was already fucked up for 9 months beforehand, before we even started the cast.
Yeah.
I think that it's gonna be interesting though. Like, hopefully, maybe one day it's all like, oh, ZUDECAST is secondary source documentation. It's because it's like looking
Yeah.
back and shit. It's like, yeah, this was us talking. You know, it's gonna be like fucking archived somehow or whatever. That'd be cool.
Someone's gonna find just like the lost clips of ZUDECAST in like 2069. They're like,
Oh.
They're gonna be like,
You
nice.
guys were retarded, dude.
They're like, these were the
Or
right.
they're gonna be
these-
like,
no, it's gonna be like, you were the people history warned us about.
yeah. You people.
or they're gonna be like, holy shit, how did these guys know?
Yeah, I mean, we are definitely pretty much like a
What if-
third-hand, fourth-hand podcast.
What
Like
if
we're almost
we're-
just a podcast that just watches other podcasts and then
Pretty
just talks
much.
about. That's okay. All
right, so-
But watch
some
us just
guys.
be like woke as fuck later on, you know?
Mm.
Like, what? You guys, like,
Not
how
woke,
mu-
bro. Ewok.
Ewok.
Echo it.
Echo it.
So let's
Yep,
keep the ball rolling here
Alright.
because we got another.
Oh yeah, we got.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Randy Jack. See, and this is what it takes. Where it's just like now other people are gonna start chiming in. You know, it's like I'm sure they're talking about this on like the Breakfast Club and shit. You know, and like other podcasts and radio shows. And
The
some
fact
people
that
are gonna be
Randy
like, yeah.
Jackson is still fucking alive, bro, or just.
What do you mean? He-
Not
I
that
don't know.
old.
No,
I
you
just
know
feel
who
like
died
he
was
died
Ruben-
after
didn't
fucking
Ruben-
American Idol, bro.
Didn't Ruben Studdard die?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the Beatus.
Damn.
the Beatus?
That's tragic.
Yeah, sweet home
Fuck the
Alabama.
Beatus.
Them God.
Rest in Beatus.
being bullied in the vaccine, he says that's going to be a no from me, dog. So he actually supports Nicki Minaj over her stance that you should not be bullied into getting the vaccine. This is what he said on Twitter. I support and echo Nicki Minaj's intelligent advice to use prayer, critical thinking, not to be bullied into making a very important decision about your body and personal health. It's a sad day in America when we are censored, canceled, and ridiculed for exercising our God-given freedoms.
He's kind of big.
That's pretty real, bro. I mean, it's sad that that's base. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, not sad, but it's like that's where we're at. It's like
Yeah.
something that fucking something that normal. Like people would have cringed at that, like fucking 2-3 years ago, and it's like that's fucking like being like you're
2 or 3 years ago, though, people wouldn't even think that this is a thing.
Well, no, I know, but that's what I'm saying too. They would have cringed at that because that's how like far we are from that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they would have been like, oh, why
Oh,
do you even need
please.
to like bring that up?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's like,
well,
yeah,
because it's like,
course,
oh, we
the
have all the
moment.
freedoms now.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah. But yeah, man, shit's yeah. I mean, I hope more people say so.
Yeah. I just found out about this like a few minutes before the cast. I was just trying to
Yeah.
find some Nicki Minaj
Oh,
videos.
hey,
and I was like,
speaking
oh,
of which, too, this kind of relates. Is they just fucking confirmed that the Hunter Biden story was real.
shit. Oh, the
ma-
laptop.
Yeah, mainstream media, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
ju-
finally just now. It's like, bro, we had the pictures. Like,
Well,
who
yeah,
else is that? Smoking crack with Russian hookers, getting
That's
getting
fire, though.
FJs.
What the
I've
fuck is
smoked
that?
more Parmesan cheese than
Yeah.
anybody else.
Dude, I wish we had the footage of a smoking
Uh,
Parmesan.
That's the
cheese.
lost episode.
That
right there.
is the lost episode.
Oh,
Jinx, I
man.
keep on jinxing
Jinx.
these words.
That means we're just all getting on the same wavelength, the same Zood length.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's speaking of somebody, more people saying things about this shit.
Jackson says about
Why don't we see what's? Oh, it's the Vaxitas, bro.
Yeah,
These degenerates.
which
yeah.
this kind of ties into.
Yep.
This is a heavy hitter.
So yeah, this is from Media Matters, which if you know Media Matters, they're so-called fact-checking organization, but they're definitely skewed in a certain direction.
Anybody that calls Project Veritas misinformation.
It's like, listen, I mean, it's like you can edit stuff and you can, it's taken out of context. Your information, your undercover video that you take is dangerous. It's harmful. It's just a way to justify being able to take shit down that would possibly change the outcome and change the pocketbooks of the, pharmaceutical companies.
So I would say they're kind of fucking sneaky because they're like, oh, they're edited, and I'm like, they are edited, but they're not tampered with. You feel me? Like,
Yeah. They're
like
not edited to make things seem as though they are different than what the reality of the situation is.
Like,
they're
it's-
edited to dramatize.
They're
Not
edited
to
to
make
Get
it-
people's
It's like
attention at least.
Every single
Right.
sort of like political, like when you're running for president,
Yeah,
they're gonna
campaign.
dramatize any single like campaign.
Exactly.
It's gonna be super dramatized and like make it like look like, oh, he's starving people in Africa, blah blah blah. That sort of shit.
Yeah, and I mean,
It's a
it's
play on the ethos,
like-
obvious.
sorry, but
You're good.
yeah, and it's not like it's like the audio is all chopped around to make them sound like they're saying stupid shit. Like it's all like long cuts of them just having conversations and shit. Like there's
Yeah.
never been like I mean, again, they
With,
give
like,
it
dramatic
context.
music.
Yeah, they dramatize it and they give it context and they edit it, but I would never say they tampered with it or anything. So
And
that's why I don't think it's misinformation by any
I don't
means.
think they're dramatizing it in places where it shouldn't be either. Like literally, they put sad music when the lady's talking about how her fucking colleague like died from being
Dies.
forced to take the vaccination to keep her job.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's fucking sad. Like, but
yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I mean, you were kind of looking into this more than I was. I mean, I watched just like the 10-minute kind of recap of everything, but you were looking at the Telegram and stuff because they're kind of anticipating, Project Veritas is probably going to get banned
Are we playing the
for
video?
this stuff. I want to.
I think we should.
I mean,
think
probably nothing's gonna happen. We'll talk over it. So it's
Let's turn the volume down.
it's fairly quiet in the
By
background
the
anyway.
by the way, did we see this comment from?
Yeah,
Z?
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's up, Jeff? I'm
Pepe.
sorry I didn't say hello. It's Jeff. Jeff's the homie. Gotta have him on as a guest too at some point.
yeah, dude. If you're still watching, say what's up.
Yeah. If anybody's watching, drop a motherfucking ho in the group chat.
Hey-o.
Ho.
So so Media Matters, a Project Veritas video featuring a so-called whistleblower who makes false attacks on the safety and effectiveness of coronavirus vaccines has spread on multiple social media platforms, getting millions of views despite rules on these platforms against anti-vaccine misinformation. So that's Media Matters' take on this, which is Media Matters is pretty much like the most far left kind of establishment as you can get.
This is written by a fucking hall monitor.
Yeah. So who makes false? But how can they just immediately from the first sentence say who makes false attacks on the safety and effectiveness?
How can they say
It's-
that
he's
when
filming
someone
doctors.
died because of taking the fucking vaccine, dude?
It's first-hand accounts.
Yeah.
It's
None
that
of it's
is literally
fucking
evidence in a
false,
court
dude.
of law. First-hand witness accounts are evidence in a court of law. So how is this false?
Right.
It's demonstrably
literally
not false.
Cries because she knows for a fact that the person that took that vaccine didn't want to because she didn't believe in it, took it and fucking croaked, bro. And
Yeah.
it's just wrong. Like I think it's just like unbelievable how these fucking these people that do these fucking news sites and shit actually want to go against it and be like, oh well, that's not true. We still need to sell more vaccines. We haven't made enough money back yet. Blah blah blah. And I just think it's fucked, dude.
Well, because look at all of the advertisements on all of these news, channels and news websites
Get
that
your
are
fucking
that are all hold on. They're all for, selling like Pfizer shit. And, Pfizer makes more than just vaccines. They make Viagra just got taken off the market, even though it's been FDA approved for years and years because it was causing like heart failure and other stuff. And then Chantix, which is the anti-smoking drug, that was taken off the market too. So it's like there's a lot of stuff that gets FDA approved that turns out. I mean, it's like a hack joke at this point. It happens so much where it's just like if you experience blah 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 such and
It's like-
such, if you had blood in your urine from taking fucking whatever Cialis, you may be entitled to legal compensation. Oh,
They're-
asbestos.
They're
They're
just scared because it's all this shit is making the CDC and the FDA a joke, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's
they
just-
made themselves a joke.
Yeah.
And it's like they're filming medical doctors. So it's like, what is it? It's like, oh, listen to the medical professionals, listen to the experts, listen
when
to the
medical
scientists, and then
professionals
when
haven't
the,
been taught
Here, you
the
should
right
hold-
way.
hold-
play it and then just put it on quiet so we could just
Yeah.
talk over it. Because I mean we're like
Honestly, it's
right on line with the fucking same thing.
yeah, I guess there's subtitles, but it's still on YouTube, which is surprising.
Pretty
Yeah.
surprised too, honestly, that's still on YouTube. But
Who this person is.
Dr. Gonzalez is one of our emergency room doctors at Phoenix Indian Medical Center.
And she's a federal employee?
Correct.
Now you got this guy in room 4 who got his second dose of vaccine.
That's crazy. On my headphones, it
on
sounds like she's
Tuesday,
literally
has
right
been
next to me.
short of breath,
Yeah, same
and
here.
Yeah, it's all loud.
myocarditis. Yes. Oh, this is bullshit. And now let's see. Probably myocarditis due to the vaccine. Right. But now they're not going to blame the vaccine.
It doesn't seem
and you know
edited.
what? But he has an obligation
It's
to report
not.
that
They're
because
that's just what they
they're now
say to
right.
try to invalidate it or whatever. It's like,
false claims. The
like, listen to how
yeah, stop listening to these doctors.
Like,
but it's
listen-
like this is what the doctors say behind closed doors, and then they're too scared because they are afraid of losing their jobs, and they're too afraid to say anything, even though they're legally required to
How much you
report
wanna
this
bet
kind of
she
stuff.
probably lost her job.
She did.
Well, she
the
is,
wi-
like,
oh,
the
the
chick
well,
who-
the
No, that
The other lady,
the lady
possibly.
she's,
Yeah.
she's
might have-
probably gonna too.
She's
Yeah,
probably
she's
under
probably going to as well.
investigation.
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, I don't
she's-
know if she agreed because they named her and everything. So
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Something I was about to say, bro. It's just like listen to the distress in their voices, bro. You feel me? And it's like, and they know like what's going on, and like this is their conclusion that they're fucking saying, like this shit is happening, and they can't document it, and they're fucking not being allowed to.
With that clip in particular, like they just showed like part of the edit, but she's sitting here telling her coworker about this, and she's listing off all these things that the guy has, and her coworker basically she's like, well, then he obviously has this, and she's like, exactly, that's what the fuck is happening. He's got congestive heart failure because of the vaccine. Like,
yeah.
and this is what we've been like. I was telling people this about like the long-term mask usage like several months ago too, because Harvard did a study about this, and one of the things about carbon dioxide retention is if you experience it for too long, it can eventually lead to congestive heart failure. So the vaccine is causing congestive heart failure. COVID potentially can cause blood clots and stuff, which will lead to congestive heart failure eventually if it gets worse. And wearing a mask for too long causes congestive heart failure. It's just like they're just trying to fucking kill us.
Yeah. Well, and it's like,
exactly what they're trying to do.
and for people that are older and for people that are at risk, you can still make that choice if it's worth it for you to take it, which in a lot of cases it is. If you're like over 65, I don't blame you at all. Like that makes total perfect sense.
This guy was 30.
And when you're right, but this guy got congestive heart failure and he's 30. And then there was a 15-year-old that got blood clots from the vax, which it's like, dude, if one of the main side effects of the vax is blood clots, and I'm like, I already got blood clots from fucking COVID, so I'm still dealing with that shit. I'm like, if people expect me to take the vaccine now, it's like after I've already had this shit and I'm already kind of in a slightly vulnerable state. I mean, it's not as serious as like congestive heart failure, but it's like, dude, like just let me make my own fucking decision at this point. But they're just trying to make your life as difficult as possible, like they did, with the music festival. You have to have all your paperwork, dude. When we went to that festival and we were going through all those fucking lines, because there's like 3 different checkpoints, like my heart was like pounding, dude, because I was afraid like something was gonna go wrong because my wallet got stolen, so I didn't have a physical ID card. I was like, oh, I have it on my phone. I don't have the vax card, but I have a negative test. Does that work? Oh, it's from 3 days ago. It's like a whole thing, and it's just designed to like freak you out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And make it as difficult as possible, because if you're just a regular, normal, music enjoyer, and you're like, oh, well, I just want to go to a couple festivals every year, you're like, oh, no big deal. I just got to get a negative test or, show my vax pass, and
I mean,
no big deal. But if you're someone like me who's trying to play bigger venues, guess what? Any venue that's bigger than some little fucking, dingy brewery or bar or whatever, those are all going to start requiring vaccines now. Even some of the like not that cool spots in Sacramento and just around, those require it now, where it's like, dude, you want me to get tested every single week for this shit?
I just thought it was crazy though, because I actually went and spoke to one of the guys. Yeah, I know. I was about to switch it. I actually talked to one of the guys that were doing the fuck you. I was talking to one of the guys that does the like they were in the back and they were controlling all the other stuff, like the sound and everything else. And I was in a group of people and they were talking to him and they were saying like, yeah, Porter is kind of cut off from everybody. He can't really come and talk to fans or anything like that because he literally, like, they're scared for him to fucking catch the virus and not being able to continue doing what he's doing and, like, all that other shit. And they're, like, trying to just cut him off from what he loves doing most, and that's interacting with his fans and all that other shit. And it's really fucked up because it's, like, I don't know. Like, that's what he does. Like, that's literally what pushes him to fucking do his music.
Right.
And it sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's pretty heartbreaking. It's pretty anxiety inducing as a musician, where I'm like, dude, this is my only source of dopamine left. Like, y'all don't get it. Like, if I can't go up, like, there's no time except for when I get off of the stage after like a really great set that I feel fucking anything at this point, where I'm like, I need this level of fucking just like that chemical release and all the camaraderie and all that shit. And if I don't have that, I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm freaking the fuck out, Yeah. So it's definitely fucking with people's livelihoods and everything,
Yeah.
Hit me up for session work, studio time. We got them available, Yeah, okay. I don't want to play like too much of the Veritas stuff.
No, you're good.
You
You
know,
get the
if
idea.
if you guys are interested, which I recommend checking it out, and think for yourself, because I mean, here's one thing that I'll say. I like what James O'Keefe is doing, and I think they're doing the right thing. They do dramatize it, but I mean, it is dramatic to begin with. But at the same time, they do like make it super. Obviously they're trying to go viral, and I think for the right reasons. But then at the end, I feel like occasionally they'll just do things that don't help, with people who are going to go after them. It's like right at the end of the video, it's like, and then buy James O'Keefe's new book about, whatever. It's like, so, it just makes it too easy for, left-wing people and like streamers and stuff to just say, oh, this is just bullshit. Look at this guy. He's doing Oklahoma. He's doing fucking theater and stuff, which I think he's a dork, but I think they're in it for the best intentions. But it's like, you can't like give them even like anything to roast you on, or they'll just like
destroy.
It's like Reddit rules, bro.
Yeah.
Like you make one grammatical mistake and it's game over, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You can't let them have fucking anything on you, because then it makes it too easy for them to say like, oh, he's just trying to sell a book, grift, just stamp it as grift and then just move on, because it makes you uncomfortable. But it is what it is. Man, it's like I'm so sick of fucking talking about the vax shit, and we'll see how it goes with more things being uncovered. I think Project Veritas is kind of a thing that we've been talking about for a while now, because they keep coming up. Some crazy shit.
They're a big deal.
I think they're the only ones that are really doing anything like actually like significant right now in a lot of ways.
Now that there's no all gas, no brakes, they're the only ones.
So I don't really have a problem like with like them being like, oh yeah, like buy my book, or like, yeah, like, donate and shit. And it's like, I get it, bro. It's fucking, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And
their whole office just got flooded out in New York too.
Did
I saw.
Did you see that people were like trying to like accuse him of getting like, they were trying to like flip that on him and shit, bro. It's like,
what?
Yeah, it was stupid. Like I can't even like think of like how, but someone was trying to like accuse him of like I don't even fucking know.
What, like faking
Like faking, faking it basically somehow,
for an insurance.
Yeah, it's stupid, but
they are in New York. Shit was fucking flooded in New York. There was the fucking hurricane and all that shit. So it's like, it's not like they faked a fucking water damage during a hurricane. Okay,
yeah, but like I said, they're the only people like out here doing something. So I hope that they just
I
keep
respect
going.
it.
But they fully plan. They've even said too that like we plan on getting banned after this next series of drops, and this is part 1 of those series. So we'll see. I
Can't wait to see what else they have, because this obviously prompted a massive like upheaval, and like they were saying in their follow-up live video, they're getting like 10 to 100 fucking DMs like every minute. And the information drops are definitely gonna start.
The reason I don't have a problem like covering this too though is because like I even said, I was just talking right now, I was like, oh, like looking back on like all the archived shit or whatever, it's like, yeah, we'll get to fucking see what we were thinking about as it was like happening and shit. So that's cool to me. If no one else watches it, it'll be for us,
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I think we can keep the
wanna move on?
ball rolling on this shit.
Sorry.
Dude, I know the old Mexican lady, she fucking gets pissed.
Myocarditis.
They're trying to shove it
under
the mat.
Hey, and this is right here too. The fact that we're doing these many fucking stories all the time, it's like we're at war, brothers. But it's like we kind of are, motherfucker. It's like we're like this is a very big like kind of segregation that they're trying to impose and like trying to play it off like it's normal, and it's this great reset shit, to the max. And it's like people really are losing like touch of like what like the old world was or whatever. Because like, if they keep it like this long enough, no one's gonna fucking care. They're gonna be like, just let us get out.
I don't think some people ever had touch with what the old world was.
No.
Even like us growing up to a degree, you just like are desensitized and separated from it, and you kind of got to go out of your way to like learn about all these fucking like social engineering gimmicks and like the history behind how societies rise and fall.
Yeah.
Just learn about all these things and soak it in. It takes time.
Well, that's why it's like crazy. That's like we became like the age that we did, and then like bam, like we're like 23, and then like 23, 24, and then fucking COVID 2020, and it's like okay, all right.
I think anyone that's born after 2001 basically hasn't experienced actual freedom or like hasn't
like,
lived with
freedom.
without having, the TSA and the Department of Homeland Security and, all this stuff. They've never known like a time when it wasn't just a constant, regime change, war, and social engineering campaign. I mean, there's always been social engineering campaigns, but it's been like, I think in the beginning when it was like when the internet was like really taking off, they are getting really good at that. Because TV was still big, obviously, and people still just watched the news on TV. But as the internet came along and anyone can really just expose something or say something or give an opinion that changes the discourse, like Nicki Minaj or like anyone else, it's kind of crazy now how much alternate media influencers have an effect on the sort of mainstream the old guard, like kind of like Bill Maher or like, these late night guys, because, someone like Zuby or like whoever, James O'Keefe or someone will say something on Twitter that goes viral. And then, mainstream people will eventually see it. Like just recently, Sarah Silverman too was like, maybe the United States should secede. It's like, dude, she probably saw a viral tweet from some like anarchist or like libertarian or something that said something of that nature. And then they're like, that might actually maybe, So I think there's hope. That's why I try to maintain, try to be ultimately white pilled on this and stay optimistic and not be like, it's fucking over. Honestly, Nicki Minaj is a good weapon to have in the arsenal for fighting against shit. Cause she's just, I forgot to like find, I should have found more of her, like her kind of slapbacks at a lot of those, but she's like, basically just like doxing people and threatening people and calling them hoes and, just going for it. And I'm like, dude, I wish fucking
quote, your
Republicans
days are fucking numbered.
Yeah, your days are fucking numbered. And it's like, dude, I wish fucking, politicians and, other media figures had that kind of backbone to just say some shit like that. Yeah. Not that I'm saying that you should threaten people with violence, but the fact that she's just willing to just go all out with it,
Yep,
is good. We need more people like that.
All right, let's watch this fight. Got a fight video, old school. Throwing it back to fight reactions on YouTube.
Yep, I still haven't seen this.
I saw the first few seconds and I was like, okay,
Oh,
this is good.
We have some exclusive new video showing the violent beating of a hostess at a popular restaurant in Manhattan. The attack itself shocking, but what makes this crime even more remarkable is that it may be the first assault carried out in direct response to
it's even more remarkable?
News Source Adam Harding covering this.
My dick.
The fact that man's head shines more than my future.
This is exclusive
Damn, son.
video of Thursday's attack
That's sad.
Carmine's restaurant on the
Is that the loudest it goes for?
That's the loudest it goes, dude. Everything's super quiet.
Turn it up on the roadcaster.
At one point, a waiter helps carry someone away from the
Oh my
scene.
god, dude.
Gotta grab my mom real quick.
To customers, they are in utter disbelief, especially since the restaurant says it all started when the 22-year-old hostess simply asked a group from Texas to show proof of a COVID vaccination.
I mean, they all look like some ratchet ass bitches. Hold on.
Into effect this week. Law enforcement sources say the hostess was then repeatedly punched in the face and body.
God, fuck, dude. Why are they being hella
Wait.
And the citizens have a role. So I think we need to all be held responsible and play our part. And we have to respect the business's decision.
That's fucked up.
Sit in establishment, so we have to respect their choices as well.
In a statement, a spokesperson for Carmine says, in part, it is a shocking and tragic situation when one of our valued employees is assaulted for doing their job as required by city policies.
It's called dealing with ratchets.
Jackson was here celebrating his birthday with family.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because we're trying to get together. We're trying to open the city back up, and the only way we're going to do that is with vaccinations.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Smell your own farts.
Fucking.
With a vaccine card.
Bro, this dude's a big fart sniffer.
Maybe we need to think of something else.
Maybe I should just stay home and continue watching porn.
Can't catch COVID that way.
Oh my god.
Woo.
God,
Wow,
such a cringe.
this shit triggered the fuck out of me, dude.
I
So
know.
this is,
can't.
I think this is a situation where every party involved is bad.
No, that's the thing. The one party that is not bad is the server that is literally doing her job because that's what she has to do in order to make her living.
She's
That
just
is
following
so
orders.
fucked. That
No, it's fucked
they
up that
came
they
at
actually
her
got jumped.
and she basically got jumped by a whole family, and it's just wrong.
Well,
the fact that people think that they're so entitled that they can come at someone like that is so wrong. Take it up with management. Take it up on some other end. Go to another fucking restaurant. I don't give a shit.
Let me play
hold
devil's
on,
advocate
hold
for
on,
a second
hold
here.
on.
What if this is what we need? What if we need more black people pulling the black card when they get vax carded?
It's the only thing that can work. Wait. It's the only thing that works.
Card.
Okay,
You can beat
Ethan.
the Vax card is the black card.
You're against the vax card. This is the problem. This is exactly what the fuck happens. It's you're picking sides between the people trying to get into the restaurant and the lady who's a server. They're just trying to go to the restaurant. She's just trying to do her job. Neither of those people are in the wrong in this situation. The problem is with the fucking policy in the first place. The problem is the fucking mandate in the first place. Without that, you wouldn't create this fucking situation. She doesn't want to be a vaccine cop, but guess what? She, well, here's what the
in order for her to keep her job, she has to be.
Yes, and in order for cops to keep their jobs, they have to enforce these fucking policies too. So you can't give everyone that they're just following orders. That doesn't hold up in court. At least not in Nuremberg.
I mean, that's the one thing, though, that I have wrong with this is just for the fact that they took this upon themselves to
we don't know what
terrorize the girl, beat her up, when she probably told them, you can't come in because you know what? Our rules for our company,
but here's the thing,
can't
dude.
come inside.
Dude, but okay, hold on. But
Sideways,
we're missing like half the story. This video actually doesn't tell half the story because they got lawyers involved, and at this point, the women said that they actually did have their vaccination cards and that the servers like, no, I think this is fake. But the fact is but then they were like, oh, well, you guys weren't even checking anyone else's vaccination passes. But then we came along and you're like, let me see your vax passes, because statistically, here's what happens. The statistic's been going around that only 27% of New Yorkers or 27% of black New York City residents that are under 40 or something like that, they are, there's only 27% that are vaccinated. So this hostess is going to look at that and then she's going to be like, oh, well, she's might be her own unconscious bias or her own racial bias that makes her think maybe I should check these people and I shouldn't check the other. So imagine you go from fucking Texas all the way to New York City, which I don't know why any Texan would fucking do that at this point. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in New York City, but I don't know. Did they have their vax card? Did they not? Were they fake? Why? I
also have to keep this in mind with me having that California mentality that a lot of the time over here, we don't necessarily have that problem. We don't think in that way. But over back east, they have a lot different thinking. There's a lot more other things playing into it. Like California, we're all kind of just like, oh, we'll follow the rules, we'll all do whatever. And
New York's even worse than California with that. They're the most.
Well, it's like New York, I'm not gonna lie, is probably has a lot more racist sort of situations than California.
I don't know that that's necessarily true, and I don't know that it's a racist situation because it's like a whole thing where it's like allegedly, there's the Asian hostess, right? And then there was more people that came out, and apparently at some point the N-word was thrown. So are they just playing the fucking race card? Maybe. And they were trying to just make a scene, and maybe they were just being ratchet. But the problem is this interaction would have never happened unless the government forced all these restaurants to basically deputize their private citizens. How much do you got to pay someone to be able to deal with that bullshit?
That's the thing. They're probably only still getting paid $16 an hour.
No.
12.
She must have quit
13.
after this.
Yeah, I mean, she had to have because that's literally ruining her whole
Okay,
livelihood.
so get this then. Now it all comes back. If you guys, remember, like a few months ago, we were talking about Hawk Newsom, not Gavin Newsom, Hawk Newsom, the leader of the New York chapter of BLM. And he was saying that they're now planning to protest the restaurant for being racist against these women and, you know, racial profiling them, which, hey, maybe there's some truth to that. But this is what annoys me, where this is exactly how these government policies work. They make the fucking plebs fight each other. And you notice how the media also manipulates this. You can just look at the title right here. It says, caught on camera, NYC hostess attacked over vaccine mandate by Texas tourist.
Bro,
if this was a if this was a black hostess getting attacked by like a bunch of white Karens, or getting even just calling even if a bunch of white Karens went in, like got all mad and went to the manager and started acting a fool, causing a scene, this would be a huge fucking thing. And you guarantee it would not say NYC hostess, it would say black hostess attacked over it wouldn't say Texas tourists. It would say by white,
white
Nazis.
supremacists.
But they have to make it seem so that if you don't read the article and you just read the headline, it's going to say NYC hostess. So you think, oh, that's probably a diverse person and a woman. And then, by Texas tourists, doesn't mention the fact that they're women, doesn't mention the fact that they're black, because that doesn't serve the narrative. So it's a very intersectional conundrum where you can't even, it's like, whose side are you going to be on in this shit? Are you going to pick the angry black chicks who said they got called the N-word and had to, take the earrings off and run the fade? Or you're going to be the Olivia Munn, Stop Asian Hate, these poor little Asians are getting beat up. But the fact is they don't want to say who they're getting beat up by a lot of the time that the shit gets caught on camera.
Big thing for me is, like, I kind of feel like there's three sides to this, and the side that's still a no-no is the government side, that is just like the fact that she's literally being forced to make these people do this shit, which, first of all, your medical history is nobody's business. Second of all, I just think it's wrong. I mean, sure, I also think it's wrong. They shouldn't have tried beating this girl up in public, because
no, it definitely got out of hand. It got out of hand. But this is the type of shit that's gonna.
These are some of the people that are wrong, because they're making it worse.
Yeah, everybody's an asshole in this situation.
But
it's a situation that did not have to exist. Because you think about it, every day in New York City, there's Muslims and Christians and Jews and atheists all getting along for the most part, except for that one time 20 years ago. For the most part, getting along, right? You can have like a Jew and a Muslim both just being side by side, standing in line next to each other, buying a fucking bagel or whatever, and it's no big deal. And they have completely different world beliefs. One of them thinks they're gonna burn in hell. One of them thinks they're, that they're right and they're gonna burn in hell.
And they're gonna be living in.
So, but the fact is, just by nature of most people being non-confrontational, if they don't have to be, most of the time people are going to get along just fine, and you don't have to agree on everything. But when everything's up for the state, and the state determines how 50% of people are going to live and then how the other 50% of people are going to live, that's when you get the violence. So the state not only enforces these mandates with the threat of violence and with the threat of fines and all that, which is ultimately just the threat of violence, they also get the fucking the peasants to all fight each other. They're all making fucking $12 an hour. It's pretty fucked. Anyways, sorry, I can't make it not do that.
Yeah, it's not fun situation anywhere, and everything's getting more and more intense. This is what the border's looking like right now. It's the Haitian Wranglin station, as you said.
Uno momento, I'll be back.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is Joe Biden's Haitian Wranglin station. We didn't even have a pull-up article for this, but just, man, the pictures kind of speak for themselves. They sort of don't, but
they're doing fucking so many questions.
Yeah.
But they sort of speak for the situation, but it's like they're trying to like hide how bad it's getting to. There's like no fly zones and like
no drone zones.
No drone zones, and you can't fucking go in there and record shit. And I mean, fuck. I mean, like I said too. I mean, we keep on covering a lot of similar stories because it's like watching it progress and shit. But goddamn, man, like this is just almost. I mean, it's fucked up. I mean, it's just a bad vibe. I mean, they're not whips. I know people were like they're whipping Haitians out there.
Hey,
and I'm
we are
like,
not whipping Haitians.
They're not.
They're lassos.
It's a lasso. Okay, which I'm like,
It's not that much better.
It's
but
not-
I at least the implication is they're
bear
supposed to
with
be
me here.
hot, not just beaten.
I think, bear with me here, they might be the reins that they're using to drive the horse with.
That could be,
It
but it looks
could
like
be,
they're
but
trying
it
to
is- he
lasso
is
this
the-
guy.
he
That's
does
the
lasso.
reins right there.
I don't think we lasso people anymore.
This guy lassos people. Look at him.
yeah.
I
know,
mean,
that's guy's like
It's effective.
I don't know
The
why
thing
he
is
would
to-
be trying to grab the dude with his bare hands if he got a lasso, though.
Well, because look how close he is.
Yeah, he's right up there.
Man,
I think.
no.
So yeah, I don't even fucking know
I
what to make
can't
of this
even-
situation. But here's the
Of
thing.
course, Haitians are trying to come over too, though, because there was just a fucking political revolution going on over there.
And wasn't there another earthquake too, like a really bad one? Or
Oh, fuck,
earthquake?
I hope
I think
not.
there was.
Them-
I think there was a recent earthquake in Haiti. Wasn't
But
there?
this is why, I mean, dude, we got the fucking global situation going on here, and it's like people are going to be trying to come to America more than ever now because shit's getting worse and worse in other countries. I mean, India,
Yeah.
fuck, dude, everything's kind of fucked up over there.
Right.
We just had the Haitian fucking thing. There's the Cuban thing. We
Mhm.
got to check back up on the Cuban thing because they got
Yeah.
awfully quiet.
Yeah,
They
it's
got real,
interesting, man.
real quiet actually. But dude, what the fuck we were saying though too? Like, what's he got like takeout in his hand? Like,
Yeah,
he went
no.
out for lunch and shit. Like,
Dude,
let's
well,
look
this
it
is
up.
what's happening in I don't know if it's El Paso or I forget exactly where, but it's in the Rio Grande Valley. So that kind of is right along the border of Texas and Mexico.
I don't think what's happening here is inherently problematic because they're both smiling. They're
It
both
look-
having
I know,
fun.
it looked like they're
He's
having a
got
good time.
fat smile on his face, bro. He's like
Exactly.
cheesing. Dude, he's probably like, I'm sick. I need a ride back to the fucking to the camp. You feel me? He's probably
Right.
snuck in, got food, and was like sick.
Right.
He's coming to pick me up.
They got me.
Well, the fact that the fact that people are going across and going back and forth on a daily basis for lunch, like, isn't that crazy? Where they're like, dang, like, you know, I'm in Mexico right now, but I still kind of want to hop the border into the U.S. just for their enchiladas. You know, it's just like, I understand they still want to come here, and I get it, and I don't blame them for wanting to come here, and I don't blame these Haitians for being, I mean, you know, whether they're just economic migrants or refugees, that's kind of on a case by case basis. You know, it's like, did their fucking house get destroyed? Are they being fucking shot by warlords and shit over there? I don't know exactly what the situation is. In a lot of these places, there's a fine line between when someone's a migrant or, you know, I still don't think that it should be called migrant because it's not really the same. And it kind of,
Can we just take a second and just? This guy looks happy as fuck in the background.
That's what we
we're
were
just
already
saying when you were
already said
pissing.
that, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
We
gonna
fucking said he's cheesing, bro. He's looking like young Kyle Massey over there, bro.
Corey in the house, dude.
Corey in the USA,
my
bro.
This guy looks like the guy that he's like the bounty hunter on YouTube. The guy that chases down fools and like pays them.
I don't know.
I can't. remember
That's
his
the
name.
abortion bounty hunter in
my
Texas.
abortion-
He's like, I'm getting my 10,000.
Jesus.
Dead or alive.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Had to go there. Had to go there.
Shit.
You're coming with me, Doc. Your demon days are over. So yeah, this is the whole thing where they're like, you know, it's like, stop what Trump's doing at the border. And then it's like, I'm
It's
pretty
gotten
sure
so much
Trump was
worse.
not lassoing people.
It's gotten so much. He would have been chill with the Haitians too. He'd been like,
They're great.
they're great.
They clean the Trump hotel very well.
Where's this man's shoe? Oh, he lost his shoes, and so
I don't know if he lost his
the
shoes or-
picture in the right
yeah.
was first,
I don't know.
and
I don't
the picture
know,
in the
I
left
just-
came second because he has shoes on in the right. I'm pretty sure.
No, he doesn't.
He
He doesn't
doesn't?
have shoes on either one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, they're lassoing them down there. They need to get control of the situation down there, man. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm beyond disappointed.
Well, the fact
bro.
that there's like 12,000 people a month or something coming in, where it's just like, it doesn't matter where they're from or whatever. It's like the fact that there's people getting into fucking fist fights that are U.S. citizens that have to go through all this vaccine mandate shit and can't go to a fucking restaurant, where it's like, this guy didn't get vax fucking passported when he got, you know, when he went to pick up his lunch across the border. And then he comes back and it's like, and they already confirmed, Jen Psaki already said they're not checking people for COVID or like having people get vaccines at the border. So it's like you don't need to get a vaccine to get in. but you need to get a vaccine, you know,
To go out
if
and
you're
then-
doing anything.
For
Yeah.
example, let's put it this way. So my mother, she's going on a cruise, right? She's going on a cruise to Cabo. And in order for her to do an excursion and get off the boat and, you know, go visit Mexico and do all that other shit, she had to get a vaccine. So she went and got her vaccine. Yet, yeah, when people at the border, they don't have to fucking do this shit. And
Yeah,
it
I wouldn't
becomes a
say they're
big deal.
exactly. I wouldn't exactly say it's not a big deal or they are getting away with it,
Well,
because
yeah.
clearly this guy did
This
not.
guy is not getting away with it.
But the fact that there's really not, I don't know, man. And it's like
This horse is getting
the,
away
the
with
whole
it,
problem
though.
with this, the way I see it too, it's not even that I feel bad for the people. These are people like this Haitian guy are the victims of the fucking economic standstill that we fucking come to over the last year, where production is down, dude. It's like that has just a whole like chain of effects that eventually makes its way down to all these third world countries where they're making all of the shit. You know, they're making textiles and electronics and shit. And it's like, hey, the fucking microchip factories shut down for 6 months. Like, go fuck yourself.
To be honest,
Basically, they're running out of money, running out of resources. So it's like, of course, people are coming here. But the way we have this whole system set up with just taxes and all of the social, you know, welfare and benefits and all this stuff, it's like, dude, the system can't handle
To be
all
honest-
of the like people just coming in at any given time. Over the past year, especially, the numbers have really gone up, which it's like, I'm not blaming the people. It's again, and it's another thing where they're trying to get citizens to fight against immigrants and all this stuff, but you know, really, it's kind of just a distraction.
I'm not gonna lie though, this honestly just reminds me honestly, this is like Chris trying to deliver his DoorDash.
Yeah. I don't know exactly which person I am in this scenario either.
No,
because-
you're definitely the man getting fucking.
true, yeah.
You're like, no, you cannot deliver your DoorDash,
dude. Yeah,
This
I was
Tyrell attempting to give food
Yeah.
with his ankle bracelet.
Yeah, I was delivering. I was delivering a DoorDash for a gentleman named Tyrell, who was getting Hawaiian barbecue. Shout out Tyrell if you're watching the show. I didn't tell him about the ZUDECAST. Yeah, no, like I was like maybe 2 minutes away from his place as I was, you know, delivering his food, and he calls me and he's like, yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? Hey, here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. I was like, oh boy, anytime you start with here's the deal, it's like, I don't know. The deal is I give you your food and then I drive away. I go to your door and then I dash. That's all I do. He's like, here's the deal, man. I'm on house arrest right now. I got an ankle bracelet. They won't let me see my daughter, man. They've got me violated already. This shit's fucked up. And I'm like, so do you want me to walk it to your door and then I hand it to you inside the door so you don't have to walk outside? And he's like, no, listen, what I'm saying is I'm on house arrest. I'm like, no, I got that. You're on house arrest. That's right. And I hope that you're not willing to go on real arrest when I fucking show up, because I don't know what the fuck. I was just like, it's just being sketchy. It's like, he's like, you already said leave at my door. You know, it's like, I'm just going to leave, or I'm going to not leave at my door, but, you know, hand it to me. So I was just going to hand it to him. And I was like, I don't need to know your whole fucking backstory, dude. I'd actually rather not. Like, he's like, I'm coming up.
No,
he's
dude
like,
was just mad terrified. You would leave it like
out
too
far,
inches out of like arm's reach.
Which I get it. And it's like, dude, and I thought about that and I was like, damn, it's like, you know, we've been locked up from all this COVID shit, but it's like, this guy's actually on house arrest.
Yeah,
but
he's
I don't know what the fuck he did. Probably nothing, according to him. But
Violation of probation or something.
Yeah,
man.
probably
Free
something
Tyrell,
like that.
give him full custody. I'm
But-
sure he's a great
yeah.
parent.
But then he's like, he wouldn't get off the phone. Like, as I was delivering, he's like, no, man, what you do is like, don't make a U-turn. You got to just make a left turn and then you'll see a Camaro. And then you got to go to 1090. And then it's like, all right, bro, it's like chill. Like, I have the GPS. I can see the room number.
He's
It's
like
I can
literally
see
the
you.
guy from the fucking Shia LaBeouf movie when he's like on house arrest and he's just like memorizes like the whole fucking neighborhood, dude. And he's just like, man, the neighbor's fucking killing people, man. I fucking know it. Like,
Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy, but it was fine. I was just like, good luck, man. Like, I just like dropped it like right on his like doormat, like inside, and I was just like, good luck, dude. But he like wouldn't get off the phone. It was weird. And he's like, "Do you give me my ketchup and sriracha packets?" And I was like, "I'm pretty sure those were restaurants for the restaurant, not me." And he's like, "Oh man, this guy tripping." And then I was like, "Oh god." I was like, Is he talking to someone in the room?" Like, I was like, "Am I about to get jumped, dude?" I didn't think so, but at the same time, I don't know. The guy was just being hella like antsy about it, like
Sus,
being really
bro.
like. I was like, dude, like you're being hella nervous and it's making me nervous. Like,
I hate that
I feared
shit.
for my life.
Oh my god.
This is exactly
I
why
didn't fear for my life.
Christopher, you need to get the Glock.
Who the fuck are you talking to right now?
I'm Christian, bro.
I
My-
know-
my-
there's no
it's my
Christopher.
religion, bro.
There's no Christopher.
Shit.
Krista.
That's great stuff.
I like the look at the side by side picture right here. By the way, it's stunning. The fucking wait, it's not even on there. It's
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We got we got our next segment here. I think it's the last little bit too.
All right, we didn't get to cover it last week, but fucking here we go, guys. You know what the fuck it is. Hit the next fucking thing.
Skyrim is like
Maligma. Bruh, Maligma. This fucking movie.
Maligma.
All right, we fucking tried to review it.
Try to review it.
This movie is about if your head had an asshole on the back of it.
Full spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, we're going full spoilers. Who
We
cares?
cannot not talk about.
Go pause this, watch it on HBO Max, and then come back.
Dude.
All right. And we're back. All right.
Okay.
How was the movie? Did you like it?
Dude, Maligma. What the fuck was that movie, bro? Oh my god. Okay, so it's directed by James Wan, who did The Conjuring and Saw and Aquaman.
Yes.
So it was
like all those movies combined.
It really was like all those movies combined. It almost felt like like it was like a fucking. Oh man, so yeah, it's if your head has an asshole, and out of that asshole crawls like some hands, but then it's also like Magneto out the back of your head.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then it's also like,
It's a hell of a description.
fuck, what else is it like? It's like the scene on Get Out where she traps him in like the teacup or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, like there's like the parts where like the chick fucking would zoom out and she would watch the murders happen and she was like stuck in the back of the head, but the back of the head was the bad guy.
I think we're probably not making it any clearer for the audience.
Absolutely not.
So all right. So to start it off,
plot
there's this chick, right? And she's trying to get knocked up, but she has a fucking old beat 'em up husband, and he's well, basically
Beating him up.
She keeps getting knocked up. She wants to have a baby, even though like this guy's an asshole. She just wants to have a baby, as mothers want to do. And so every time that she tries to have a baby, this fucking guy, fucking starts giving her the old fetus deletus, throwing her down the stairs, giving her the old 1-2,
Giving that fat concussion.
It's bad. She gets a concussion. And but it turns out, spoiler alert, that she keeps having miscarriages and she doesn't know why. But what happens is when she was a baby, she had the other twin get fucking absorbed into her but not
100%.
But not 100%.
Not enough.
So when she's 8 years old, she has this fucking
It's
growth. It's like a person.
like
His
a
name's
half person.
Gabriel.
It's like imagine Lord
on her back.
Voldemort, but with arms and legs.
Yeah,
like
it is like that.
Voldemort from the first
Well,
movie.
yeah.
She's got a baby stuck on her back, and so when she's a kid, they do this fucking crazy experimental surgery to try and basically remove the baby or like kill it, and then it just gets absorbed into the skin, and then she just becomes normal. So if she just looks normal, but then she gets that fucking concussion, she gets hit on the back of the head, and then the shit starts busting back out, and it turns out that the tumor is her brother. The tumor like grows back into a person and keeps eating her fetuses every time that she gets pregnant and using that to regrow itself and become sentient and tell her to do things and get
Control her body.
So that's her brother Gabriel. Yeah. It's fucking
It
crazy.
was like a repressed consciousness for
Yeah.
like decades and decades.
Yeah, they share the same brain.
And when she was a kid too, by the way, they thought she had schizo or saw ghosts or something.
Yeah, she got adopted after like her first family basically like gave her up.
Yeah. Oh, and so too, yeah. So the whole movie kind of fucking starts playing up. There's all these murders and kidnappings happening, and there's a remix of "Where Is My Mind" by the Pixies, and it's and the movie does a good job of like leading you up and being like, I don't know what the fuck's going on right here, you know, until like I didn't know if it was like ghosts or if it was like a fetus ghost or if it was like an abortion movie or if it was like a
It did have a little bit of a Borsch vibe.
Yeah, the auto borscht.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, the auto borscht, bro. Gabriel was on auto borscht, bro, because he kept eating every fetus that she got knocked up with.
Baby eaters.
But the thing is, too, though, is
He
it's kind
said,
of
kill it before it grows. And I said, ba, 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 ba. I ate the baby, but I did not kill my sister.
Bro.
No.
So the fucking kills, bro.
I had to do it.
Dude, Maligma. By the way, that's his name. By the way, Maligma. That's what we'll refer to
His name's Gabriel, but we're going by Maligma.
by Maligma.
Yeah, and it's weird because it's like, so you get these sections where it's like she like goes to sleep or like blacks out or like, you know, it cuts away and then it just cut to this fucking crazy creature. He looks like a backwards like fucking Jack Skellington version of like Joey Ramone with like the long hair in his face.
Yeah, to clarify, it's because the brain that is busting out of the back of her head grew eyes
It's
and
a
a
face.
mouth-like thing. Yeah, there's still some weird growth shit
So
going
she
on
got a
there.
head coming out of the back of her head, and then the like, you know, the demon brother that's part of her takes control of her fucking limbs and goes like they fucking know everything turns backwards or whatever, and so she starts running around backwards and she's like with the fucking knife and just like, but it's ridiculous because the amount of power that he has, it's like PCP energy where he's like flipping off, like he's like jumping up like scaffolding and shit, like
he's,
running up
crawling
buildings and
around
like
doing parkour.
yeah,
It's
I was like, this
max-level
feels
retard
badass,
strength.
bro. Yeah.
Bro, and it like slowed down in the middle, bro, because they're all like, oh, I don't know. The movie like creeps to like, yeah. So like basically the people keep on getting violently murdered by Maligma, who's all fucking walking around all Maligma-y, and fucking basically they try to figure out like who's all these people getting killed, and it's all the people who were in like the intro science experiment in the beginning,
where they killed him, where they tried to kill him.
They tried to abort him, bro.
Yeah, they tried to kill him after he's already like alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were like, what's it called, Siamese twins or whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then basically two
racist term.
Okay, so it's literally like the real life situation of the two Siamese twins that were conjointed at the head.
No,
Sort of.
Like
But
his head is
instead-
growing out of the back of her head.
Yeah.
And he's got
Whole
little,
body is
he's got little
growing out of the
arms like
back
coming
of
out.
her
Yeah.
body. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
And they cut off his arms and his legs and try to like just push the rest of his semi body into her body and cover it up.
Yeah.
And like get
They're
rid
just
of him.
hoping that the brain part just dies, but it didn't.
It didn't.
Dude.
They suppressed it for
Dude,
decades.
he
but
was
yeah.
pissed, bro, because Maligma came out. Okay, all right. So basically, yeah, you find out they put the threads together, like, oh, we were all working on the project, and then like you find out a little bit more about the main chick, who we also referred to as Auto Borscht. But
we thought it was just her body, you know.
we thought it was her
She just
body.
couldn't
not,
get pregnant.
We just thought it wasn't Maligma.
We're
But
like,
fucking
sweet.
dude, the reveal that Auto Borscht and Maligma are one and the same.
I forget her actual name now.
I think it was like Emily, Emily and Gabriel.
Emily, yeah.
I just want to say too, by the way, James Wan does a great job with this cinematography. There's a lot of cool fucking angles and shots.
cool
and
crane
stuff.
shots.
One shot that like going through the whole entire house.
Yeah, where it was like the
Of,
top
like-
down going into the house, and she was like
Yeah.
running up the stairs and shit, and like running the different rooms.
Just
That
takes
shit was
off
sick.
all the roofs and everything.
Oh yeah, that was fucking sick. Hey, he does a really good job with long shots and shit. And then all like the trippy stuff was cool too. I feel like there's a lot of like high concept visuals going on.
Oh yeah.
But basically too, yeah, the fucking reveal that Maligma and Auto Borscht are one and the same comes in a prison cell where fucking basically a what was it, like a roller derby chick and like a ghetto
and like a fucking like Foxy Brown type like or whatever, like
interrogated by the police like right before this, and then some really sus shit happens and they throw her in a cell because they're like, I don't trust this BZ.
well, because they're basically, I mean, they're kind of right where she is the killer, but the way it represents it in the movie is whenever Gabriel is like killing, Emily's just standing there in the background being like, no, don't do it, but she's like silent. She's like,
she's basically
it's like a bad dream kind of
trapped.
thing.
Yeah. Like one
But-
person has control of the body
Of
at a
the-
given
yeah.
time.
Exactly. So it's like there's some scenes where it's like from Emily's point of view, and then some scenes where it's from Gabriel's point of view, but it's like they share the same brain in the same body, but they
way that
like
it's-
kind of the way that it's edited is crazy.
It makes it seem like it's a telepathic thing at first. You don't really like know 100% like
You
what
just think
what's
it's a
going on.
fucking like it's a ghost doing
Well,
it.
yeah, you
Like,
think
you think
ghosts
it's a
or like
demon.
visions or something.
Right. Or that's what I thought it was going to be, like a ghost like version of the brother like that died or something.
Yeah.
Like that's what I thought it was going to be. It's like, yeah, no.
It's like some straight up
But once,
possession of like brain.
well, once again though, like dude, taking it back again, she starts getting beat up by like the fucking girls in the prison
Yeah.
cell, and then dude, fucking Maligma comes out of the back of her head and makes it reveal in a really good body horror sequence. By
Yeah.
the way, I was really just like my fucking just well acted and well shot, just like the panic of like like everybody's freaking out.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? This bitch's head is just splitting the fuck open right here in the middle of this jail cell, and then fucking it's like. It's like a little fucking face all screaming and shit and like growling and like hella ugly, and fucking just Maligma just proceeds to just murder more women on screen than I've ever seen.
Right.
Probably in a movie in my whole life, honestly. I have not seen that many women specifically in one scene just get
It's
annihilated.
Dude, because it was just like, but it's like you can get away with it because it's a chick.
Dude,
you know,
it was
it's like a chick's
ridiculous,
body,
bro.
It's like it's fair, bro. Just
It's
like
just
UFC.
a man trapped in a woman's body, bro.
Dude, Maligma's a trans freaking saga, bro. Like it really is, bro.
I never thought about it like that. But it's,
dude,
it's
because
true.
it's like a
Yeah, would that be considered unfair
It's
in
a-
like a women's UFC match? Where all of a sudden it's just like, wait, that's not fair, bro. Maligma had the testosterone.
Maligma had the freaking fucking. Why did Maligma also have
Listen.
like fucking like what's the word like EMP powers?
Yeah,
bro?
like
fucking-
psychic power. Yeah, I could like
manipulate,
talk,
like,
could talk
local
through radios and
electrical-
shit.
Yeah, he
Brains,
talked through
bro.
radios. That was pretty sick.
And like a
actually.
baby monitor or whatever. Like
Yeah,
a,
that was
Because you
could blow out
just
lights.
brain.
that's
Like
that
when you're
is true.
pure
when you're
brain
just
power.
Pure brain. Like if you're able to take over someone's body, you're able to fucking
True.
That's
control
insensitive, bro.
fucking-
Emily gave Gabriel brain.
Oh my. brain and body, bro.
Dang.
I just want to say.
Siamese brother, what are you doing?
Oh no! Why she was like enough of a dumb broad to stay with the fucking abusive boyfriend, man? Like it's just like
Well,
crazy.
her abusive boyfriend also unleashed Maligma, bro. 'Cause, dude, I just want to say, there's a scene where he punches her in the stomach when she's pregnant, bro. That was
So fucked.
super fucked up. I like that this movie had the balls to be pretty dark like that, though. Too, there was like a fake out of a kill at the end too, where like one of the main friends, you think she just straight up gets like shot in the fucking face, and I thought it really happened. Like I thought the movie kind of had the balls to do it and be like, oh fuck, like that's just where we're at now. But
Yeah, because Maligma can control her brain and like give her like illusions where it's like it was pretty crazy the CG stuff that was going on, because it would basically like you thought for the whole movie until the big reveal, you thought that it's like, oh, like she's having some kind of like premonition, like she can see what Gabriel's about to do, like who she's about to or who he's about to murder next. But really they're just, connected the whole time. But she just gets like visions of it happening right before it fucking happens. So it's like you see a bunch of characters die in her like head, and then they die like for real. It's like on some weird like what's it called? The other fucking
Final
movie.
Destination.
It's on some Final Destination kind of shit too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I feel like again, like once the reveal happens, bro, like this movie takes like I feel like the first like first 2/3 maybe are kind of like it feels like The Conjuring, or it feels like like a modern horror movie, like from that kind of franchise. But then once the reveal again, like the jail cell scene where fucking Maligma's just destroying people, it just gets wild. And then like again too, like he gets the trench coat and the knife and like everything back, and just goes on like a full blown like super villain massacre rampage through
like
the police.
Really on some
Malignant?
Matrix shit.
Like who?
Malignant?
John Malignant, bro. Dude, and like there was like a part, remember where he like threw the chair all the way, or like they're like trying to run from him, and he threw the fucking chair all the way across the fucking like entire police department and hit the fucking main character in the back of the head.
Yeah. Well, but what's crazy is like, okay, because the movie ends basically like, because there's like a detective and the detective's sidekick who looks like great value Wanda Sykes.
Oh my god.
They're like following around like the whole time, like trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. They finally like figure it out like right at the last second, as they're about to basically kill Maligma and the girl's like real mom. you know, like her actual like biological mother who they've been separated from for like decades.
Right.
And then fucking you know, basically she at the ending was kind of fucking stupid because she just basically like goes inside her own consciousness and just tells Gabriel to fuck off. Like she's like, this is my body and my choice and my brain or whatever. And it's like, so that's all you had to do the whole time and just be like girl power, and then you win.
She's like, I'll abort you if I want to.
Yeah, I'll abort you from my mind. I'll cancel you from my brain.
Well, hey, I gotta give her props for at least figuring it out and like stopping it fairly quickly, because she didn't know up until like that prison scene. So it's like within a 30 to an hour minute period where she's like, oh shit, that's me.
That's me. Right, but that's the thing. It's like no, I'm not the killer. It was Maligma. But it's like it's like
Maligma my ass 20 years.
It's like they're like, how could this broad? They're like, this broad's doing some Matrix shit.
I know, right?
And then
Especially
it's all like going all
on
backwards. The way they filmed it and the way they got it like to look realistic, because he's like always like, you see the back of someone's head, so like their whole fucking figure is just like fucked up. Like, how the fuck did a stuntman even like do that shit or whatever? You know?
Yeah, and it's crazy.
That's the thing. Like,
that's very strange.
Talking for a long time. My fucking laptop's
no, I feel it.
Just went to sleep because it was on the same screen for too long.
I feel it.
Fucking, I don't know what happened.
But yeah, I like that this movie wasn't afraid to take like a high concept idea and just be fucking ridiculous with it.
Yeah.
Like,
no holds barred.
Like
at all, right?
cringy, but like also
Very
like
campy.
Yeah. It like just rolls with it too. Like someone compared it to Mandy. I know we watched that movie too, but that's another movie that like it's just super over the top and it kind of leans
I
into
think
it.
this was a little more self-serious, but you know, like it's just very tongue-in-cheek. With Mandy, it was like more just overtly goofy. Like,
yeah, Mandy's wild. I think this one took itself like almost too seriously before like like before the reveal and before like the final like act. I feel like could have been even more like over the top and goofy.
Yeah.
But like, cause like I feel like
there's a weird mixing of different kind of tones.
Like the character shit was too serious. I feel like the character drama.
Everybody, 1 out of 10. What would you guys say?
I would give it like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think in terms of just like fun, like I
give it 6.9, dude.
Nice. I'm kind of caught between like 7.5. I don't want to give it an 8 because I feel like it was kind of like there was stuff I didn't really.
It was goofy. It was goofy.
Yeah, but like I mean, a 7.5, 8. I'll be 8 to be generous because it was good. Like it was still fun, and I think like people who don't really like horror could watch this and it would still be fun.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a fun watch if you got HBO.
Like,
I wouldn't spend fucking $20 to go fucking see it in the theater with a $12 Bud Light, but just as a good HBO. And that's also kind of one of those stupid movies where it's like it was more fun to just like roast it like as we were watching it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Fucking Eli.
What?
you're going off during the movie. Bobby's just like, you ruined the movie.
All right, but out of 10, I'll give it a 7.5. 7.5. Yeah,
Bobby,
7.5.
What you think, Bobby?
7 donkey nuts out of 9.
Ooh, out of 9. 7 out of 9.
That's better than regular 7.
Yeah.
Enlarged from COVID vaccine donkey nuts?
Yes.
Inject the COVID vaccine.
Those are the only valuable kind.
Directly into the testicles.
Yeah.
It's the only way. It's the only way. All right, fellas, I think that's about it.
Say your score, bitch. You didn't say your score.
I said 6.9.
Oh,
I said it first.
I'm sorry. I thought you were joking.
Oh, all right.
Is that it?
6.9. That's the last segment we got for today. Anything else you guys want to mention?
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for bearing with our technical difficulties.
Yeah, we've been having a battle with Comcast. It isn't everybody, but yeah, we be blowing through that data.
Yeah, we need to get a corporate plan.
Yeah.
Straight up.
ZUDECAST Incorporated.
Gotta
get the business plan.
Oh, we gotta make a business so we can get tax credits and do loopholes and shit.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
Make NFTs.
Woo.
Get tax
All I
write-off.
gotta
The
say
government
is,
lick my loophole.
Yeah.
Everybody that does subscribe, anybody that does watch after we actually post the post the ZUDECAST, can you please comment, subscribe, and also anybody that really wants to come on the show,
True, true.
Put a fucking comment in and say, "Hey, I want to come on the show."
Yeah,
Because
DM
you
us
know
on
what?
Instagram.
We want more of you to come on the show and interact with us because another voice is a better voice.
Yeah.
So we would love and
Need more guests.
we want to hear what you want to say.
We know you guys love us, but we want more of you.
We want proof. All right.
Yeah. Unless you're
But-
scared.
Yes.
You're too scared because we're too based and too controversial.
Oh
Think
yeah.
Scared.
I got
join
one
our
last shout.
controversy.
If anybody needs some like video editing done, let me know. I'm basically doing that as my main gig right now. So
Hell yeah.
As
Doing a great job. If you've seen our reels recently, Bobby's been killing it with the reels.
As well as art commissions if you need flyers or T-shirts or designs for your brand, or if you want me to draw you in a little doodle person form, I do that too.
Yes.
And shout out to Porter Robinson for making me cry like a little bitch during your set.
yeah, my pants are wet still.
Yeah, it was a magical night and day.
All right.
Yeah. Also, follow new Instagram page. Gonna be doing some music stuff soon. This is a new band, Mobius Drip. That's Mobius.drip on Instagram. There's nothing on there yet, but there will be soon. Just mind you, we're getting all this shit set up.
And one more last time too. Sorry. Shout out Tales of Enlighten too. Tales of Enlighten on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Mobius
dog,
Drip.
you want to hit us
ZUDECAST.
with that?
Oh wait, one last shout out.
Go ahead.
Boost Roda.
God damn it. Oh, where'd it go? Sorry. I don't.
You need to put it on
I
like
fucking
the
did have it.
slideshow or like
I
put it like
can't.
in like a fucking like separate file.
Oh, that's a Word document.
Fuck. Put a picture on
Just
it
give
so
me
we're not
the
just looking at a
control
Oh, there it is.
screen.
No, that's Word document again. Fuck!
How is it? We're not signing off until you play the
Damn
fucking
it!
theme
Here, no,
song.
here it is. It's this one next to it. My bad.
What is up?
We'll figure it out one day.
We're working on it.
Peace out, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit.
Hey, dipping now once again.
Get us to 100
Hey,
subscribers.
100 subs.
subscribers.
We need this so bad, and so do you.
Later.
Peace. Yup. Peace.
What? Are we in the stream?